Do you know what's overwhelmingly positive and free? This game. Go play it, don't even watch this video, it's amazing. But today we're going to try and build something that's really stupid yet somehow overpowered. And because I don't have a lot of options, I'm going to start with these three idiots. One horse, one ant, and one otter. I bought the otter last because as I buy him, he gives a +1 to attack and health for the other two. Then I'm going to put the ant at the front because as he dies, he'll get attacked first, he'll give a +2, +1 bonus to one of the other morons. Are you with me so far? It's going to get complicated. Then we're going to freeze this apple so it's your next turn and use our last remaining coin to roll something new in case there was something we wanted. So now we need to name our team, and the options are limited, but I mean, since the game's serving it up, we're going to be the Bear Beavers. I mean, why wouldn't we be? Here's our first opponent. They have a mosquito, that means start of battle, they get to do 1 damage to one of my idiots randomly, that took off half my otter's health. But now it's our turn, those two cancel each other out. But because it died, it gives +2 attack and +1 health to one of my other idiots. The horse, who is now going to trade with the mosquito. Then it's the otter versus the horse, and they're going to trade again, so it's a draw. Now, that's not the end of the world, because we don't get any trophies, but we also don't lose a life. We're trying to get 10 trophies before we lose 10 lives. And I'm not going to stop playing this for the next 72 days. It is way addictive. So next, I'm going to actually stack an ant on top of an ant. That's going to start to supercharge him. It boosts his stats. Plus, if he gets to level 2, it upgrades his ability. Then I think I'm just going to buy both of these beavers for now, because when I sell them eventually, and I will, they're going to give 2 random friends +1 health. It's a nice little bonus, and they're decently strong for now. The beginnings aren't so important. They're mostly to me about building a foundation. The good things come a little bit later. Okay, I can already tell this is going to be super annoying because we're about to take 3 damage from mosquitoes, which actually killed one of my idiots already. But the beavers are getting stronger thanks to the damage from the other thing that died, so we're going to take out him, but he's going to take out us, and we're definitely going to lose this battle. It's not even close. So 1 life down, but we're still okay. We have tier 2 animals now, and this is where we can start to build something quick. So we start with 10 coins every time we go to do these upgrades. I'm going to roll, hopefully finding the right animals. A swan is a good one because they gain 1 gold every turn. That's actually a lot of money. So I'm going to sell this horse because it's not that good, and put a swan in there because it also has decent stats. Then I'm going to do something risky. I'm just going to freeze those as is. I'm going to try and roll a better creature into existence, and a spider is a good one. I can work with this. So we're going to sell the otter for now, and we're going to bring in a spider. And what it does, when it dies, it summons 2 other smaller creatures. So we're going to put the spider at the front. It works pretty well there, and then we're going to roll again, hopefully getting something that's not one of these. So then to finish off this round, I think I'm just going to give an apple to the spider, which should be one of the long-term additions to my lineup. Everything else is going to go eventually. It's the Bear Beavers versus the Sniffling Scallywags. First up, the mosquito is going to give 1 damage to the swan. He can afford it, so now it's spider versus ant. That should be an easy one, but now that ant is going to boost something over there. That fish is actually going to be really hard to kill. I didn't really notice that before. But because my beautiful tarantula just died, he's going to spawn something in his place. And that's going to help take away some of this fish's health, because we need the health, because that's a lot of damage and health. That could be a bit of a problem. So this ant is going to take off half of its remaining health. That's going to help the swan, who's going to die anyway, and then we're just going to lose slowly to both of these guys, which isn't great. But that's okay because I have a long-term game plan. I'm going to lose 2 health points there, still okay. Speaking of stupid ideas, I'm going to stack 2 swans on top of this other one. That's going to get it up to level 2, which gives it good stats, but I also can get 2 gold every turn now, so that's a good investment. I'm also going to roll, hoping for something better. A peacock is definitely good. They have high health, but every time they get hit, they gain 2 attack points. So you can see how that might work out pretty good. So I'm going to sell one of the beavers. That's going to boost randomly a few of my friends. Then we're going to throw a peacock up front for now. Then with my remaining $2, I'm going to re-roll, hoping for something better than these. We're going to freeze a tarantula there for next time because I can stack it with that tarantula, and that's going to be it for this turn. They already have so much better stuff than us, this might not go super well. So it one-shotted my peacock, so it didn't get its bonus anyway. We traded with those 2 idiots, but now I get to summon 2 more idiots also. The 2 things the spider spawns aren't really going to do anything by themselves, but they have a good use later on, and we'll get to that eventually. For now, I'm just going to get decimated by everything we're fighting, but the swan is here to try and save the day. It's going to take out the dog, and now we're going to trade with this shrimp of all things. So we lost more health, didn't get any trophies, but now we have tier 3 animals to deal with. So I'm going to unfreeze the spider, stack one of those up. It's now got better stats. Then I'm going to roll, hopefully for something better. I'm going to stack the peacock on the peacock because those can get very good. And then we roll again and still not getting anything that we need. This is getting painful. We're going to roll one more time. I'm just going to roll until yeah, there we go. We got an ox that we can't even get this turn, but we're going to freeze it right there. We're also going to freeze the spider, and we're also going to freeze the salad bowl. This is where things can start to come to fruition, though we're running out of lives pretty quickly. We don't have a super strong lineup yet. A couple turns from now, though, we'll be cruising. My best hope at this point is that I'm fighting someone who doesn't know what they're doing, but they look like they have a pretty good lineup, so I'm not super optimistic here. These two are basically going to feed each other's damage for a second, but theirs is going to die first, so at least we have that on our side. Then we can take 6 of 8 of this thing's health at least before we ourselves die. Then a tarantula's up. The tarantula defeated it one hit, luckily, but now it's got to fight a crab who's very tough. But then we replace ourselves with a sheep. That's going to die. We get another 2. Those are both going to trade. And then, yeah, I think we're actually going to win this one eventually. It's just a little war of attrition. The last thing we got to deal with is their ox. But we're actually about to one-shot it. Nope, never mind. It's got a shield. We're going to one-shot it now. Okay, now that that's dead, our plan starts to unfold slightly. Our first victory, 1 of 10. So we're going to remove this ant. We sell that for 1 gold. Now we have 13 gold to spend. I'm going to unfreeze the ox. I'm going to put that behind the spider, because if the creature ahead of this ox faints, it gets +2 attack. And this turns into 3 different creatures, so that's going to add at least +6 attack to the ox. And that's where my plan starts to come to life. I'm also going to unfreeze the spider to add here. Now it's going to spawn something else in front of it, which was maybe a bad choice now that I look at it. Because it's going to summon 1 tier 3 pet as a 4/4 instead of 2 tier 1 pets. But that's whatever to me. I'm now going to use a salad bowl. That's going to give 2 random pets +1 to both stats, which is perfect. I got both the ox and the spider. Those are 2 long-term idiots. And then we're also going to take the apple, which gives a +1 to the ox. And then we're going to use our last coin to reroll to see if there's anything worth holding on to, and there's not really. A lot of people use the whale, but I don't because it's a whale and whales are stupid. Okay, so let's see if my half-baked plan is actually going to work this time around. First of all, we fight a sheep. So I got some extra health there because we took some damage, and I basically just traded with a single sheep, who now spawned around. But this is where the rest of the plan starts to come in, because my spider's going to be pretty strong. Takes out a few of their idiots. There's a few more. But the spider's got so much more to give, because once it dies, it's going to spawn a tier 3 unit like a giraffe. And that's going to help the ox behind it get a little stronger. And that ox can get crazy strong, and it's kind of a staple to my whole thing. We're now going to fight a giraffe against a rooster, which should be an easy one. They also have a very strong dog already. The dogs can get very strong very early, and they can be a lot to deal with. I was kind of hoping to have an ox stand against the dog because we take 0 damage to start, but what can you do? We're at least going to take out the dog, then lose to the giraffe. Actually, we're going to trade right here, and that's that. But we did disallow tier 4 animals like the deer and the monkey. The deer is actually very strong. So we have 12 gold. We're going to sell the beaver for now. And I'm actually going to change things around a little bit and put the deer right up front because it's going to summon a bus when it dies. Then I'm going to use this pair to give a pet +2 and +2. That's going to go probably directly onto my ox. Then I'm going to use this to give 2 random pets +1/+1, and that got ox and spider, so that's just fine by me. Then we're going to do pretty much that same thing again. 2 random pets +1/+1, spider and peacock, those are both great. I'm then going to freeze the snail, because if we lose, that comes in handy. So we'll see how this next one goes. The bear beavers versus the foamiontes. I don't know what to say about that, but I'll take it. That thing has 17 damage already. So it's definitely going to kill my poor deer, but then we're going to get in there with the bus and kill everything. Oh, that spawned a chick that does 17 damage also, because they front-loaded that pretty hard. We might still be okay, though, because we actually get pretty tough. We have a hippo to deal with, but the hippo now has to deal with a whale also, and the ox is only going to get stronger as we absorb damage right here. So the ox now goes up to 10 and 10, and it's also very strong. It took no damage there whatsoever. Now it's going to fight a simple monkey, and I think it's going to win. There we go. See, we had to sacrifice a bunch of lives to get the start we wanted, but now we're starting to pull ahead, hopefully. I just realized we shouldn't hold on to this snail because if we lose again, we're out anyway, so we might as well use that real estate somewhere better. But first up, I'm going to use this apple to make maybe the peacock a little better. I need it to be able to absorb some damage. And then it's just a matter of adding the right parts moving forward. We could upgrade the deer just a little bit. Oh, I'm definitely going to buy the canned food though. Gives all current and future pets +2/+2 from the shop. That's well worth the investment. Because now I'm actually kind of curious, if I add the 3/3 to the 1/1 deer, is that going to do anything good? Yup, a 4/4 deer. And with our final dollar, we're going to re-roll, and hopefully we have something we can hold on to. I do think I want the dog. I'm going to freeze that, because every time we summon something, the dog gets +1/+1, and we end up summoning a lot thanks to our spider. I'm also going to freeze the pair. Now it's just a matter of getting a few favorable matches so we get our momentum going. I'm not really sure what the scorpion does, to be honest. It dies very quickly. But there's our bus, which is going to hit a deer, so we're going to spawn a bus over there. So the buses are going to collide, but that's fine. Because it does splash damage, that's going to go through and hit my peacock. But that's just going to boost my peacock's damage at this point. Now we're going to fight a kangaroo, which is going to win. But then we're going to hit it with our tarantula. Our tarantula wins, and then we fight the bird. We win again. Plus we still get a pet to spawn in, so we were well ahead on that one. So I just need to get a little bit of luck with what we get, but there's our third trophy. And we got tier 5 animals. It's kind of a shame to replace the swan because it's giving us an extra 2 gold, but it's got to go. But now we can thaw this dog out and put it here. That might not stay there forever. I think we could probably find something better eventually. But for now, we're also going to unfreeze this pair and give something a +2/+2 boost. Probably him, and then we'll do 1/1 on the peacock. And so far, things seem pretty good, though we should probably buy a cow because not only are they very strong, but they give 2 free milks in a shop to give +2/+2. So we're going to sell this dog that we just paid for, put a cow there. We buy these milks to give probably 1 to the peacock and then 1 to the ox. And our lineup is just getting that much stronger already. I think I want to freeze this deer because if I put 1 more here, it's going to upgrade the deer to level 2 and have better bus power. Then I'm still going to keep my eye out for more strong animals. The badger could be a lot of fun because when it dies, it does damage to everything around it, which can also be detrimental. But the trick is I can't lose any battles right now. If I lose 1, I'm out. But here comes the bus, which is going to attack both of those 2. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but we'll make this work. Peacock takes more damage, so it's going to take up most of the otter's life. But I also lost that, but now it's tarantula time. That kangaroo is also getting kind of dangerous looking. Okay, that's okay because we got a camel coming in. The camel is also good for the ox, so that was a lucky spawn. So hopefully it can do a little bit of damage to the kangaroo. And then we're actually going to die to this because... Oh, actually, maybe we're not. Nope, I forgot about that. The ox gets a shield for 1 hit, which is one of the reasons it's so strong in that position. Because it looked like we were going to lose, but we survived with even a cow at the rear end. There's our 4th trophy. We did also get a shark, which can be very good because if I put it at the back, every time one of our idiots faints, it's going to get +2 attack, +1 hearts. So it's just naturally going to get super strong back here over a cow that doesn't matter anymore. So we'll go ahead and throw that up there. I'm also kind of curious, if I give chocolate to this deer, it's going to level up, I think. Now, when we summon the bus up front, it's going to have 10 and 10 instead of 5 and 5. That's a huge upgrade. But I also kind of wish I knew this gorilla was here before, because he gains a coconut shield 1 time per turn. It ignores damage once. This is going to sound stupid, but I think I want the gorilla over the shark. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that we just bought. But the gorilla may be right here. That way this can do its bus attack. Then the gorilla is going to absorb some damage. By the time we get back here, we'll be pretty tough. Just to be sure, I'm going to upgrade this gorilla maybe once. So it's a 9/9. So we got a pretty good balance across the way. At least I think we do. No matter what you build in this game, it feels like there's always some kind of counter to it. Like a 25-23 dog is going to be a nightmare to deal with. So we already took some damage due to their early attacks from a skunk. But they also just lost their alligator somehow. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. But there we go. We lost our deer, but now we get our 10-10 bus, which is going to plow in there and do lots of damage to, well, 1 idiot. Well, the bus is still doing pretty good, and we still got a long lineup to go through. That dog's going to annihilate everyone, though. The beauty is, though, it only has 8 health, so I think we can one-shot it with our gorilla. Oh, the crocodile's back. As the dog gets more health. But the gorilla took that out, and now I think the gorilla's also going to take out this dog. It also has a coconut shield. So, yep, it absorbed the 27 damage without taking any health at all. Then we're going to kill the skunk, but we still have 3 of our people left, and the ox is arguably the strongest still. So we have a pretty good build so far. 5 trophies. And we've unlocked tier 6 animals, though the gorilla is a tier 6, so I'm not sure how we snuck that in there. Probably unfreeze this deer, though it's tempting to stack it up there. Would it be stupid to stack the deer one more time? Probably. Let's do it anyway. +6/+6. I kind of also want to see the next level of bus. But for now, we're just going to freeze one of those apples. We're going to roll again to see if we get anything neat. The fly can be fun if we also had a dog, because every time something dies, it's going to spawn a 2/2 fly in its place. Crocodiles are fun because at the start of battle they just lob 7 damage towards something randomly. I think for now I'm going to buy the sushi, give 3 random pets +1/+1. That loaded my front end. So let's just roll again and hopefully we get something good that could potentially stack. Or maybe canned food. We're going to freeze that for sure. Okay, after rolling again I got a peacock, so we're going to freeze that for next turn when we can afford it, because that's going to help level up our peacock, and after that we're just going to end the turn and hope we win this next one. We're starting to get to the point though where we're going to see some ridiculously strong things over here, like this is already 16-18 and this is just a cricket. So we're obviously going to die to that right away, but then we're going to spawn a big bus in its place, and that bus is going to do quite a bit of damage to both of these front two. And that's going to help me out in a big way. Now the gorilla is going to take out the flea, but there's going to be an idiot spawned in the flea's place, and the kangaroo is getting stronger because I can't bust through this front layer yet. That flea is actually really, really strong. I didn't realize you could get them that strong considering that's a spawned idiot. Alright, well we might be in a bit of trouble here, but we're going to do our best. We hit the kangaroo, the tarantula is going to trade with that, but it's going to spawn an idiot in its place. Like a camel, perfect, that's actually going to help us out in a pretty big way. The camel's obviously going to die right away before taking off half the rooster's health. But the ox is now up to 14-14 and it's going to take no damage there. It's going to take a lot of damage here, which is fine, but not really. And then it's going to take out this, but then it's also going to die, so we're out. Needed a little bit of adjustment. It was going well though, we had 5 trophies. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is upgrade the dolphin. I want to see what that damage is, so now we deal 10 damage to the lowest health enemy. We also got this fly that works really good though too, so I'm going to have to sacrifice the kangaroo for that. That's probably a bit of a controversial choice, but then we're also going to use the canned food to hopefully upgrade the ox and the peacock. Wait, oh, that upgraded down here. Yeah, I forgot how that worked. I'm getting very tired, so I just did that backwards. Okay, also the turkey works very well with summoned units, so that's probably going to replace our dolphin next round. Which is crazy to think about because the dolphin's going to be pretty good right now. He's going to bomb some unit for 10 damage straight away, which is probably going to eliminate them. Yep, so we're going to take out the deer right away, which, now that I think about it, isn't necessarily a great exchange anyway. Well, we're going to deal with the bus now. That's fine. That's going to let the peacock enrage. And that's going to start the ox going. We really got to get the ox upgraded also. I've been focusing on the peacock, which I don't really regret because it's really strong, but the ox needs some love too. Tarantula actually exchanged with my peacock for some reason. That is going to be a problem. Didn't really realize that was there. Okay, we're going to finish off the giraffe. That's going to start to upgrade my ox, but I think it's going to be too little too late to deal with the hippo. We're going to do the fly. It's going to do the same thing. Fly is going to die. Ox is going to upgrade. The ox is going to hit the hippo twice, so it's actually, well, not anymore. It was going to defeat it. Now it's going to be well shy of defeating it, thanks to my stupid fly. And the hippo keeps healing, which is kind of the problem. Every time it defeats something, it gets 2 health back. It makes, 4 health back because it's upgraded. Hippos are overpowered. I should probably be working with hippos more, because that hippo single-handedly destroyed me. Right, well, there's still hope. Okay, we're going to change it up. We're going to upgrade the peacock to level 3, so every time it's hurt, it gains 6 attack. We did also just get a tiger, which unfortunately doesn't really fit into our build currently. The first thing I'm going to do is remove this dolphin for 2 gold. We're going to put a turkey there. Now all of our spawned units are going to get +3/+3. We have a lot of spawned units coming in. I'm going to freeze this tiger because I know it could be good under the right situation. We're also going to give something splash damage to be really mean, so this is such a weird build that I don't know what to make of it anymore. I'm just going to go like that. There you go. The splash damage of my peacock should hopefully do a lot. So, okay, it hit the first 2 pretty hard. Unfortunately, neither of them died, but now we're going to have +5/+5 flies galore. That's going to annoy the life out of their team. Okay, they have a pretty good setup too. They do the same thing I do by superpowering their oxes. They just have an obnoxiously strong ox, unlike mine, which I forgot to upgrade. But we got the ox out of the way eventually. Now it's time for my ox to take a turn. Then we're going to plow into their monkeys, and I'm going to like that part. But we keep spawning flies as well, so thanks to the turkey-fly combination, we get a lot of extra hits in. And a lot of extra hit points. So my ox actually jumped up to 8 and 5, which isn't bad. Plus it gets a free hit. So even though its stats aren't huge, it's still very good. And thinking about it, I should swap those 2 around. But we win. We can only die 1 more time, but we got 6 trophies. Plus we unlocked tier 6 animals, which we already had. So I think this time I'm going to do sushi. That's going to give 3 of them a +1/+1. Then I'm going to boost probably my ox because it just needs a little bit of help. Then we're going to roll and yeah, actually both of these are amazing finds. We're going to save this one for next time because I'm not really sure what I want to upgrade, and we're just going to go another +3 to stats. And that's what happened. Unfortunately, I didn't really get optimal parts building this, so we'll see if we can carry on forward. It's going to get pretty difficult because actually that doesn't look too intimidating. Oh, the 45 level chicken kind of is, though I didn't really see that. But we're going to splash through that one, which definitely isn't too bad at all. We got a badger to deal with now, but that's okay. Those are out of the way. This, we're going to take 2 hits of 45, but they're mostly going to land on summons anyway, so what do I care? 31 versus 45 damage. We're just, both are going to die. There's no getting around that. But now they're going to summon a very weak chick in their place. 2 of them, actually, but that's okay. Oh, I guess that's because the tiger or something. I don't know why there's 2 chicks. Either way, they're going to do a lot of damage, but they're also going to die very quickly. Okay, now it's just a matter of dealing with the dodo bird thing and then the tiger, which is actually very weak. And plus we have +5 flies spawning in consistently, so yeah, it actually takes a lot of hit points to tear through us. Another victory, number 7. I kind of wish I knew better how the tiger worked, because if I put the tiger behind, say, the fly, that means when something dies, does it give me 2 flies instead? Because that would be overpowered. Unfortunately, I don't really know, so we're going to unfreeze this and add some experience to him, which is going to upgrade him. So if we put a tiger behind a gorilla, would that work? Like, would we get 2 shields per turn? I don't know if that works. That's potentially really overpowered, but I don't want to risk my build now. So we'll just go ahead and freeze the gorilla there and see if we can roll for something relevant. We did get pizza, give 2 random pets +2/+2. So that's fine by me. Wasn't the greatest lands, but you know what? I don't care. We also have dragons. If you have a dragon, buying tier 1 pets gives you +1/+1 to all your idiots. But I'm not going to be buying any +1 pets anymore. So we're just going to jump into battle pretty much like this. I would think by this point your builds are going to be pretty much locked in. You're going to tinker with them a bit. That hippo is going to be the end of me. Because he's going to one-shot my idiot. Oh, that actually killed my fly. That was really unlucky or really smart on their part because they just knocked out my whole strategy in one shot. But you know what? That's okay. No matter what you do, there's going to be some kind of build that just counters yours perfectly no matter what. So that's okay. This really makes me want to do some ridiculous hippo build though, because that thing's a beast. Like, it took my entire team and I didn't even kill it. Yeah, I need to do a hippo build. This is the best free game in existence, but you can still buy the expansion pack to get extra pets. And already we have something new, a ladybug. Gain +1 food and armor until the end of battle. We don't really want that. We'll take a fish for now. I don't really love temporary upgrades, especially not in the beginning. And bluebird end turn, give the leftmost friend +1 attack. Well, that's probably going to scale pretty nicely, so we can basically just go like that, and then when we end the turn, that should give the fish a boost, so he's 3/3 now. And the foamy buttocks is off. And we're fighting a pig and 2 green beetles. And I don't actually love my odds here. It's going to be a draw, but that's okay. The early battles don't really matter. Well, they do a little bit, but we're going to take a bluebird and a fish. I'm also going to freeze this fish, and we're going to not waste this turn. We're going to put some honey on this fish also. Then when we end the turn, he's going to get an extra 2 attacks. He's 5/3 plus a honeybee. And that honeybee is very important. There's a 2/4 ladybug on the end, so we'll see how this is going to go playing up to it. And his cricket's going to be a 3/3, plus he's going to spawn a cricket when he dies. So the odds here are not very good. We're going to die. That's okay, because we're only going to lose 1 life, and we're setting ourselves up for a brighter tomorrow. And we now have a camel with a blanket on its back. Start of turn, give shop pets +1/+1. That's maybe okay in the early game. Late game, that's not going to scale well. So for now, I'm going to go like that, and well, I'm basically just going to sell this thing and put the camel blanket thing there, and then we're going to roll 1 more time, and I'm basically going to spend 6 gold efficiently if I can. So we're going to buy fish there to combine there later, and we're going to give a cupcake to you, who is now up to 11/7, and it's round 3, so I'm hoping that can carry me through if need be, though that thing is going to be a nightmare. And what's an owl? Okay, so we managed to get through that. Now it's my turn to hit with my strong units, but we're only going to get through a few of them before ourselves dying. But I got a stronger camel with a thing on its back, so we'll just go ahead and put you there for now and roll. We could combine and do a better one already. We could do the same for the fish. So let's just go like that and like that. And if we got something good, we could have frozen it. but I don't want a dog. But I do have more strength throughout my lineup, and that fish is going to get another 2, so it's 10-4 already. These green beetles seem to get strong a lot, so maybe there's something to them. I wish I had killed that, because that would have made me feel better, because now we are going to actually win this. Never mind, I didn't see the meat bone. Well, we're playing for late game anyways. I don't know what's in the late game, but we're gonna find it. Gonna combine you two for now, and I'm gonna put you there. Then we're gonna roll, and we're gonna put garlic armor on probably my camel thing, and then maybe a meat bone on the bird just to get it some damage to start. Doesn't have a lot of health, but it's gonna hit something hard. Fish is up to 12-4. I just realized the problem. My units have almost no health. They're very defeatable. But he's going to take out the ant at least this time. And then the bird's going to take out the bird. Then we're going to take a few hits on this guy for sure. And then we're going to have a problem because it's a bee versus a caterpillar. So, okay, we're going to combine those to hopefully get something good. A bison isn't bad, but it's also not great. So what we're going to do is maybe put the bison over here because I need that power. We're going to put the birds together again to hopefully get something good. I'll take a dolphin for now. After spinning again, now it gave us a sail to give everything a boost. The problem is my units are actually starting to get some decent stats on them. So I'm not going to buy that. I'm going to roll and hope for something good. Caterpillar. Start of turn, gain 1 experience. So it levels every turn. We'll freeze you. A few spins later, give adjacent friends +1 health. That's also very good. That would scale things very nicely. So I'm going to freeze you while I think about what to do. But does my team have the toughness right now to get through all this? We took out him already. We traded there. We didn't trade there, so that's a nice change. We didn't trade there. Maybe we're starting to get ahead of the curve finally. So we're going to also kill you, and we had 2 units left. Victory 2, but we can only lose 1 more fight. Okay, but now I'm a little unsure how I want to play this. I think I'll maybe get rid of the dromedary, because nope. He can go there, and then we're going to put the fish, and then a fish. The caterpillar would be cool, but I think it's maybe a little late to start its leveling journey. I might regret not getting that, because that seems like it would scale really, really hard. But for now, I'm going to give you a meat bone so you can hit hard. Then I'm going to give that to you guys, and off we go again. Basically, just wanted something to get a little bit better. And I can see a lot of things here that are going to help scale and build really well. We already took out their squirrel, which isn't a big deal, but it's nice to get rid of that. We're definitely going to die to this dog. And also this fish is going to be a problem. We're going to kill it, but we're not going to get past their prawn. We only made it to turn 7, but I can see how we can scale this really hard now. So this time, let's start with a mosquito. We're going to roll, and I guess we're going with a fish and, I don't know, a cricket, because it doesn't really matter at this point. Making this battle pretty much irrelevant. Luckily, the mosquito did take it out right away, but my little cricket spawns to save the day. First victory. Then we don't really have anything I can stack, so we're just going to go ahead and roll and hope for something we somewhat can. So that'll work. We're going to put down a mosquito and a fish. And then we're going to give an apple to the fish, because I just really don't want to waste any money, and they're going with only 4 units, so maybe they know something I don't. That's actually a 6-6 fish. I didn't realize that to begin with, so that annihilated us. So this time I'm not going to go for the dromedary, at least not at this point. What I will do is put 2 mosquitoes together. I'm going to throw a bat down also. That's going to make 1 enemy take 3 extra damage. I'm going to put the fish together. I'm going to buy a rat and then add a apple to the fish. That's just going to add nothing but strength to the lineup. This bat might be a little bit useful early on. But it also might not be. Like, we're doing 3 extra damage to something with 2 health anyway, so I don't know if I see the point. We did win that battle though. The bat might scale pretty well though. Like 1 enemy taking 6 damage might not be bad. But that's pure speculation, and I never speculate on anything. For right now, I'm going to sell a cricket and replace it with a bird. That way I can be buffing the fish, because I want something being buffed at all times. And then for our last 6 gold, we're going to give the bat a little bit more life. And while we're at it, make it super annoying, so that way when it hits something right away, that something probably dies. So the lineup is getting stronger. That guy's going to take 3 extra damage, so the bat's a little bit odd early on. We died. But the bat makes something take 3 extra damage. Things generally have 3-4 health anyway, so that's not a big deal. But we just unlocked a new tier of pets, so as I combine this fish, we're going to get something in the next tier. Friend bot gain +1 and +1. So this is basically what the dog used to be. And I'm kind of here for it. So what we're going to do is trade the mosquito. We're going to move the fish up here. We're going to put you back here. We're going to freeze the garlic and spin and see if there's anything more we want to buy. Probably like a caterpillar. caterpillar is going to be good, and I think it's going to scale really well. So we're going to put that at the back of the lineup. And there's so many fun things in these new pets. This puppy, if you have 3 or more gold, gain +2/+2. Well, that's an easy way to spend 3 gold to get +2/+2 every single turn. But I would only do that if I had a swan currently, and I don't have any swans. So maybe save this bird dad here. But for now, let's see how this lineup does. I know approximately what, 15 and 9? How are you so strong already? That's going to kill everything. We can't fight that. Okay, well, I'm not sure how they did that, but well played. But the caterpillar did gain some health, so that's something. We're going to add that to that. And we did also get a snail, so I'm actually going to remove this bat. I'm going to put this snail up, so he's going to give everyone a nice hearty boost. I kind of forgot already that for the buffalo, I need to be buying and selling things, so I don't really want any of those. I'll probably end up throwing a sheep up front, just for something to kind of slow the enemy down a little bit, and that's going to be a nice boost for him, who's now up to 1210, 1310. So right away, we're going to run into that. We brought our spawns out. Even that thing's getting pretty strong. But the enemies are also all generally pretty strong. Luckily, I have this as my anchor at the end, so he's able to take out some idiots with 1 health left. And the caterpillar just leveled up, which unlocked the poodle. Give +1 and +1 to 1 pet of each tier. Interesting. That's actually super interesting. So now I want to do those to help scale the lineup if I can. So we're going to sell the sheep. I think I'm probably also going to sell the bluebird, which is a pretty big risk. And then I'm going to put the fish here because he's going to buff both the caterpillar and the buffalo. Then I'm going to put the poodle somewhere up front, and then once it ends turn, he's going to buff some other people, and that's just going to add up. We're then going to give garlic to you, and then, I don't know, I'm going to put honey in the fish for now just because I don't want to waste that gold. Now we're going to get some good buffs going on. So yeah, actually, he's going to buff a lot of stuff. That's a really annoying team to fight because those are going to do damage to everything every time I touch them. Luckily, I have my thing down the end who's probably going to survive that because of his health and armor. That's actually going to be... We're going to maybe draw. Yep, I think we're going to draw, and I'm okay with that considering that nightmare of a team. But now I'm going to need something pretty strong if I want to replace something in my lineup, but I did just get 2 pairs and a caterpillar, so we can actually get a pretty good upgrade right now by going you, and you, and you. And I think even when I stack him, that still counts as buying a pet for him. So he's up to 2119, he's up to 7 and 9, and this fish is going to give them health. It's hard to know if this is a good build or not, but so far it seems to be working. That's annoying. So we're going to get Scorpioned right away because I don't have any melon armor. But we got some pretty strong units on the rear now, except for him. But you've got a lot of health, so hopefully you can tank on through all this. Take out the snail, you actually do a lot of damage. Then you're going to summon a chick, so we actually lose this by 1 health. It's really hard to build something here, and I'm not really sure what it is I'm working with, but there you go. You are now level 3. You evolve into a butterfly, then copy the stats of the strongest friend, which is going to be the buffalo. Also, there's a goat now. Friend bot, gain 1 gold, works 2 times per turn. Oh, so you actually get basically discounts on buying pets. That's kind of interesting, but also not something we're going to go with yet. For now, I think I'm going to freeze that. And then we're going to get some good stuff. Friend bot, gain +1/+1. Rhinos would be fun too, but let's work with some of these new idiots. Then I'm going to give you to you, and I'm actually going to give this fish more firepower. That way he can hurt whatever he's fighting up front, which is probably going to be a scorpion. So this time the caterpillar should evolve into a butterfly, and then he goes to 25. I didn't even see what that was because I was watching the butterfly. But this is going to help me give a lot of firepower. Then as I upgrade the ox or whatever it is on the end, we're going to scale with it really hard. Especially because he's leveling really hard every single turn. So we're going to give him maybe some garlic armor for now to make him stronger. Then we'll see what else we get. End turn gave +5/+5 to the friend ahead until the end of battle. That's actually really potentially strong, and that makes me worried about what I'm about to fight. Well, since I think this caterpillar is going to be very strong because it's going to copy whatever the buffalo is doing, I'm just going to continue to upgrade the buffalo. Or maybe at least give this tropical fish a little more love, because I think if he levels up once more, he's going to do a lot more for the idiots around him, which actually should be something other than him now, because he just copies the buffalo stats anyway. So let's upgrade the fish. We're going to put the poodle up front because, well, whatever, the poodle can fight the scorpions. So he's fighting a caterpillar, but that's fine. And he's dead. But we're going to get butterflies. Oh, he's got a T-Rex. Why is there a T-Rex? Our thing is stronger though, luckily. So we're going to die there, but we're going to manage to do a big bite out of their team. And we're actually going to survive this because my thing is stupidly strong. It is kind of nervous though because I don't know what a lot of these things do. And I really would genuinely love getting the buffalo properly upgraded, but we'll get there eventually. Or right now, we could upgrade either the buffalo or the tropical fish. I think the tropical fish is actually better because he's going to add 2 health to his surrounding friends. Oh, and let's be mean and put a stake on the poodle now. Now he's going to do 20 damage for 1 single attack. So now everyone gets a bunch of extra health. Things are looking strong. I'm pretty sure the caterpillar is now going to be pretty unstoppable. Oh, they have an octopus, but also a boar. Oh, but the boar's gonna die because my poodle's stupidly strong, which is good because I don't want that boar lasting any amount of time. But having 2 idiots on my team that are like 35, probably going to be enough to carry me pretty far on its own, depending on what things like that do. But that's victory number 6. Okay, we now have a sauropod. Buy food, get 1 turn. So if you buy 3 foods, you basically get a discount. But I'm pretty happy with my results so far. I'm going to give some chocolate to the poodle maybe, because it'd be nice to get him giving everyone more buffs. I'm going to freeze that for a sec. I'm going to spin in case we're able to... my beloved boar is here. But I'm not going to use him, believe it or not. I'm going to give some pizza to everyone and some more pizza to everyone. I just like getting really big numbers on everyone, and so far we're seeming to accomplish that pretty well. For example, my caterpillar now becomes 3313. Okay, whatever that was just knocked it way down, so that was actually really smart. I didn't really catch what they did. I think that was the skunk, but that took a big bite out of my lineup. We're still gonna win. No, we're gonna have 1 health left. But that was smart because they knock it down before my caterpillar takes the stats. If I was smart, I'd come up with like a strategy on my own for that, but I'm not. So we're going to upgrade the poodle, and now gives +2/+2 to idiots. Then I'm going to roll, and I did actually get melon armor. So I think I'm going to give melon armor to the buffalo. That way if something does make it to him, they've got to hit him twice. And that's going to give 33 damage twice in response. Wow, look at the octopus. Gain +8/+8 on a level up. So if you level him up once, he jumps to +16. You can only level him up twice, but that'll bring him up to 24. But you also have to buy a lot of octopuses to get there. So I'm going to go with melon armor on you, and I'm also going to level you up. Oh, and there's a tyrannosaur. End turn, if you have 3 or more gold, give all +2/+1. That's actually huge. I might swap to that because that's like paying 3 gold for huge upgrades for everyone every turn. I'm going to think about that since it wouldn't do anything for me right now anyway because I don't have 3 gold. But actually, if you combine that, because you get discounts on some things now, you could combine a T-Rex or some of the gold discounts and a swan, and you'd be able to get crazy strong. Anyways, here's what we're fighting, and even my poodle is doing 36 damage. They have a very strong butterfly up the back, which kind of makes me nervous. So we'll see how we fare against all this. We're going to get through most of them. They did the melon armor thing too, which takes that out. But then we're going to, I think, win this because of my melon armor. We're going to draw this because of my melon armor, and I'm okay with that. We could also put a hatching chicken to give him a boost now at this point, because this is only going to do so much from this point forward. He's almost at max health anyway. So I think I'm actually going to do that. Not sure I love this choice, but there we go. So he's going to get much stronger. He's at 3845 currently. Then I'm maybe going to go like this, and I'm going to give a cupcake to him. I'm going to unfreeze the T-Rex as much as I would like to use him. There's also a microbe. Make all pets weak. They all take +3 damage. Not really that great. Gonna spin again and probably spin again. I just wanted to see if there's anything useful. So he's already up to 4249. He's going to hit 4950. That means the caterpillar's also going to go 4950. Oh, that's a lot of melon armor though. Melon armor and the dog, that might be the end of me. But we'll see. My butterfly is... Oh, if it wasn't for that, we would have actually done way better here because we could have actually survived the first hit. Now we don't. We lose a lot of it there, but we take him out. We lose our armor. But he's got melon armor too, and he can take me out. But my chick is still alive. 8th trophy. That was scary. But like always, we persevere. Chicken, give current and future shop pets +1/+1 just for buying it. That's kind of interesting, but for now I think we want to stack you on you. And then I'm not really sure what I want to do with my remaining money. My team is pretty good, but it's still falling down at times. I just realized I made it all the way here with a fish as well. Well, since I don't really want to waste this money, I'm just going to buy garlic armor for you. It does technically make me very slightly stronger. And not that we really need the help, but every round that passes, things are going to get stronger. Like we're going to have to deal with a rather strong scorpion. And then we're actually going to have a very strange battle with this dog. But then after that, I think it's actually pretty clear sailing for us, believe it or not. So good on us. We still have 50 health they had to get through. There's trophy 9. So I could probably actually move this chick over to the fish because he's basically going to be max stats anyway. So we're going to give the fish a nice boost. I'm going to freeze both of these in case we can get some animals to stack, which we can't. So I'm going to give, I don't know, the fish a boost, and then this is going to boost anyone. Then we're going to spin a few times, but it's not going to matter because win or lose, this is the last round. It all comes down to this. Okay, can the dry nuts win this one? We've got a lot of firepower throughout this team, so I'm kind of hoping so. But there's only one way to find out. There's a scorpion up front. There's a 50-50 dog, which sucks because it's actually going to hurt that a lot. But we're going to take him out, and then it's going to be up to my idiot at the end to take out all of these.
You're going to love this. Trust me.
I don't think he's up for it. Oh, he is up for it. I misread that entirely. That's actually a victory for me. With a rather cobbled together lineup, it's some very basic units. Like the poodle's early on, the fish is certainly early on, the whatever that is early on. Game 1, turn 16. So here's a fun one. We're just starting out, we're going into round 5, but I already have a 9-5 mosquito with melon armor. So that's going to make it a little bit easier and give me room to do something stupid. But to start, I'm going to combine the ants to hopefully get something good. A bison actually isn't too bad at all. So we're going to put the that in place of that. Then I'm actually going to sell this tabby cat because its power just isn't good enough. What I'm going to do is put this bird behind the mosquito, and that's going to make it a really hard thing to get through, and then garlic armor for probably you. Oh, I didn't think about that. That was maybe stupid of me. But we're going to get a stronger chick, then that's going to be a nice boost to something in front of it for a long time. And my ox by itself is going through most of everything, then the mosquito finishes it off in a hurry. I think pretty soon the bluebird is going to be kind of irrelevant anyways, so we're going to upgrade the chick instead. And while we're at it, I can keep upgrading the mosquito towards level 3 for my ox. I'm going to buy the cupcake for now, and the swans are really tempting right now also. Only because gold is so valuable in these new ones, so we're going to freeze both of those and give the mosquito a cupcake. And that's going to put him up to 18 and 14 with melon armor. And that's going to be bad news for whoever we're playing against. As long as he doesn't get hit by one of the mosquito salvos, which he didn't. This is a strong team. Wow, I didn't expect to fight someone so strong so early because he's going to strip my melon armor, and then we got a lot of attack damage to get through. I think we're actually going to draw this, which is fine by me because that's not a loss. So let's actually get rid of the bluebird, which I didn't think I was going to. We're going to take those for some extra money. And then we have a dog, which is definitely going to scale really hard if we have the appropriate things to scale it with. But basically, you're committing to upgrading this dog. You're spending $3 on this particular dog every turn from now on. So I'm going to think about that. But not before combining my bison a little bit. I really need to get a level 3 thing or my plan's gonna fall apart. But at least my ant's gonna give something a buff. Went to the mosquito, perfect. This guy's really strong. The bison's gonna take him out, but then we're gonna lose our melon armor to him anyway. Then we've only got 3 health left. So that's not great. And then it's up to my chick to fight a 13-9 bluebird. But I can upgrade my swan. So that's great. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I see how this works now. When you buy a tier 1 pet, it upgrades all future shop pets. So with this also, if you had a lot of money, you could make a mess with that. What I'm going to do now is sell this ant, and then I'm going to give my bison, after we find the right stuff, we're going to give my bison melon armor. So I need to replace that pretty badly suddenly. But this is a good start. Everyone get a stat boost. Now go away. The deer would be an okay piece to put there. Oh, I moved the turtle anyway. So never mind. That's not a plan anymore. What we're going to do is buy a deer. And then we're going to give probably you a big boost. And then we're going to see how this goes. I'm not actually scaling any animal on any turn right now, really. So I'm going to start to fall behind probably. Not like last turn where we just kept going and going until we were way far ahead. But that's going to help. The bus is always super annoying, especially in the right hands. That garlic armor was annoying. Now we traded, and now it's up to him to take him out, and we'll win this one, but not by a lot. Well, by a little bit. That's fine by me. That was only my 3rd victory so far, though, so we're gonna have to find something pretty lucky to make this work. I think I'm gonna have to give up on my bison dreams and just put a rhino in its place for now with one of these. I'm gonna freeze that for a sec and spin once. Oh, I never got an eagle before. Upon faint, summon 1 tier 6 pet. That just sounds really annoying to have to deal with for everyone. Because I don't know what's going to show up, but that sounds really annoying to have to deal with. So let's take away the deer. Controversial choice. We're going to put an eagle up. Then we're going to feed everyone one of these. We're going to freeze the eagle in case that works out great. And it's way too late for a caterpillar. So that's good enough for me. Let's see what the eagle spawns for us. I can't even remember what the tier 6 pets are. I know one's a Tyrannosaurus, But now we get to see what it is. Okay, so we got one of these. They're not actually that strong now that I think about it. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, because in hindsight it probably wasn't. But we're going to take out their ox before succumbing to their dolphin. Maybe if you upgrade him he gets better. Or maybe that was just a bad tier 6 pet. I'm going to double down on my stupid idea. Like any smart one would. But we're going to give you him. End turn, give +2/+2 to a friend ahead. Oh, it's a permanent boost now. Interesting. So what happens at the next level? There's also a snail, but it's too late to buy. And I don't really want to exchange my lineup now. They're already brittle as it is. But he's going to get a permanent +2/+2, and it's a mosquito, so that's obviously not great. But for once we're actually going to... Oh, we knocked his melon armor off. That was a good shot. Thank you, whoever did that. So you're going to die, then you're going to die, but we're both going to summon something. You summon a chick, and I summon a mammoth. A mammoth is a good one, because when he dies, he gives my friends a nice boost. And that's going to help me go through the rest of their lineup, hopefully. Most of them. Oh, this is going to be a good one, because the rhino does damage. Once you knock someone out, he goes on to the next one. And butterfly... Good. And that unlocks tier 6 for real this time, but we just don't actually get to play with any of them. But that's fine. I'm going to give a rhino this. Then I'm also going to give a rhino melon armor because you want him to start killing things. If he starts killing things, good things happen. Then I'm maybe going to sell this swan, which is a controversial choice again, but I'm going to put the tiger behind the rhino because now if the rhino knocks something out, he's going to deal 8 damage to whatever's in front of him, which can actually set off a chain reaction of just killing everything, especially if there's summons. I'm actually going to freeze this meat stick because I was kind of curious to see what the be up against our eagle. There's a few different ways I could go from here. Tyrannosaurus is tempting because I could just give everyone lots of upgrades moving forward, but I'm going to give meat to the eagle instead. We're just going for a weird build rather than a super like meaty one. How well that's going to work out, I really don't know. What I do know is we just hit those two. That's actually not a super strong lineup we're fighting. Oh, they took out my rhino and melon armor already though. Oh, that's rough. That's also rough. Oh yeah, I forgot we spawned him though. That doesn't save me at all. A pufferfish of all things is going to be my undoing here. We're going to kill him, but he's going to kill us. Well, unless our chick can carry through these 3, but it can't. That was shaping up to be a really fun build. I didn't realize how strong that team was. The rhino and tiger would have been hilarious. So here I was just screwing around and I got a puppy on turn 3. These scale really hard with the new set because if you have 3 or more gold, they get +2/+2 every turn, and there's a lot of things that can also boost it. So it's just a matter of feeding that puppy. So right now, given the opportunity, I'm going to feed it things like apples because those are also going to boost my ladybugs. We're obviously going to have a more balanced lineup soon, but I need to end with 3 gold so the puppy gets the boost. And with a little luck, he's going to scale really ridiculously in towards the end of the game. For now, we just need to try and make it there because our lineup isn't super strong overall. But this is actually really perfect, the fact we already found a caterpillar that's one day going to match whatever the puppy turns into, his stats. There's also a snail here, so I'm going to combine those 2 ladybugs just to give him a little boost, and the snail's going there to give everyone a nice boost. Then the puppy's up to 8-7. Once we end the turn, he's up to 10-9 already. And we're fighting some strangely strong teams already. The competition hasn't been this strong so far, but we'll make do with a draw. Okay, more good luck. We found a tropical fish that gives the idiot on either side to them extra health. So we're going to put that maybe right here. So it's going to boost both the ladybug and the puppy for now. Then I'm going to put some garlic armor on the dog to help keep him a little bit protected. That's also going to give the ladybug a temporary boost. Then we're going to roll, hoping to find maybe some better boosters. But we'll settle for this for now. Then the dog's going to get a boost there. It's going to get a boost there. And this team isn't particularly strong. Not sure what's going on with the matchmaking here, but I'm not going to complain because that's an easy win. Kind of feel sorry for that team, but I'm happy for the win. That's going to unlock tier 4 animals, and we also have a poodle, which is going to replace probably the beetle, who I've just been ignoring this entire time. We sell him, we put a poodle on. That's also going to boost a whole bunch of everything along the way. I'm maybe going to freeze this garlic and spin a few times just to see if we get anything interesting. Okay, well I'm going to save the fish for now. I'm going to boost the dog because I need something to start carrying me pretty soon. Tempted to also stack the caterpillar for now, but we're not going to, and we're going to hold on to that. We can boost the fish, also use the garlic for next turn, but dog gets a boost, everything gets a boost. A bunch of things get a boost, whatever the case. Already we're starting to scale a little bit ahead of the competition, it seems, because our dog took out their entire lineup. They're trophy number 4. Then we're going to put this fish up here, so now at the end of every turn it gives adjacent friends 2 health, so that dog is going to get mega boosted. Then we're going to spin once, see what we get, then we're going to end the turn. Does the poodle boost the dog right now? He does not. He only boosts these guys. Actually, I need that dog to level up because when I fight teams like this, we're going to run into trouble. We might still be okay here. Nope, but it was close. The caterpillar is almost level 3 though, so he's going to be copying whatever this is. But as we found out last turn, it's a little bit hard to survive still. So hopefully we're going to get some interesting options here. It's tempted to boost the shop pets, but at the same time, like, we've already got a lot of strength. We don't really need to add any of that. This is kind of unfortunate rolling so far. I'm just going to go ahead, and that's actually going to help us a little bit because I can bring the caterpillar to level 3 or the ladybug up. The ladybug doesn't really matter. I just realized he's doing fine by himself, but we're probably going to exchange him for something like a boar next turn. That's actually really going to help us a lot more. End of the turn, the dog gets a boost. All the idiots at the back get a boost. The dog gets another boost. Pretty strong lineup throughout. Well balanced. And now the ladybug is also going to transform to match a dog. We're going to lose a dog right away to a scorpion, but we got the butterfly now to take place of dog number 2. Puppy number 2. Perfect. I also have 3 roosters, so I'm really tempted to also just get 3 roosters in place of the ladybug. Instead of that, which is hilariously tempting to do, I'm going to buy a boar. I'm then going to give chocolate to my boar because he ultimately might be a better carry than the dog. And since I just have extra money to spend anyway, we're going to roll, hoping to get, yeah, perfect. We're going to have a level 2 boar after this. Also tempting to upgrade the poodle. There's a puppy for next turn also, so we're going to be okay. Going to upgrade everything just a little bit. The dog's up to 22-29, boar is up to 10-10. It's just a matter of what we run into. This is an annoying like counterattack team. Every time we hit them, they're going to do that. That's actually a really effective thing to do. But we're just a little bit more effective. The octopus is actually really cool because it gains a skill at level 2 or 3. It starts out very strong. I don't know if I have the patience or time to level that because we're going to run out of room. But for now, we're going to upgrade... Oh, I was going to upgrade the boar. Well, I guess we're going to upgrade the dog now instead. That's probably fine. Now he's going to get a bigger boost every turn, so I'm okay with that. Really should give some garlic to the boar start of next turn, but we need this 3 gold to boost the dog in a big way. Then everyone gets another little boost. Then hopefully we don't run into anything. Oh, that was the perfect counter to my team. Never mind. Because it killed my caterpillar before it could transform, and the scorpion took out my dog before it could do dog stuff. Here's a very lazy build I just did where basically I've got a caterpillar that just hit level 3. I've got a mosquito now that's 18 and 21. He's getting fed by both a bluebird and a level 2 fish. So if I go like that, he's going to go all the way up to 22, 25 on round 9. The caterpillar is going to match his stats at the end. Correction, the mosquito is now up to 24, 27. After I end turn, he's going to go up to 25, 29. So I'm going to have 2 creatures at 25, 29 now. So I can almost stop boosting them and start worrying about creatures that are kind of more useful ability-wise. Because as you can see, we're going to get ahead of the curve just a little bit here. Or just creatures that maybe have better boost. I was thinking about building the spider. We're not going to do that now. I'm maybe going to throw a poodle down to boost some other things, which means we probably don't need the bluebird anymore. I am going to freeze both of these in case I have to do another boost. 2 caterpillars could be fun if I could get them leveled up, but we need to find a better pet. Or 2 poodles might be overpowered. We can combine them 2 later if we need to make space. So we're going to go like that, then we're going to go like that, and then we're going to end the turn and see how strong everything gets. The poodles are going to boost everyone quite a bit. Interesting. I feel like this might turn into a pretty tanky build. As long as we get the strength before like round 20, we should be able to pretty much do this to every team. That's already victory number 7, and we're already this strong. And we got a T-Rex. So I'm definitely going to combine the poodles together. I'm going to put a T-Rex down. I'm going to give you a boost because I need you to stay nice and strong. And then we're going to end it here with 3 gold because boosts for everyone. Basically, I've got 2 tanky idiots right now. Everyone else is going to get stronger, but we need abilities more than strength. They only have 4 players. I guess you can get a boost if you only have 4 players sometimes, depending on who you have. 1 health. We had a bumblebee also. Victory number 8. I was just going to say, I wouldn't actually mind a warthog. I don't think we need you anymore because we got enough buffs elsewhere. So we're going to throw a warthog into this mix. I don't really know what I can do to immediately boost him, so I'm just going to throw down those for now. They're going to boost whoever they boost, and we're going to go like that. And the T-Rex is certainly going to boost the warthog, and everyone else gets a boost. I'm going to flip the boar and the caterpillar around, I think. Because having him on the front line is a little bit scary, because he's probably not going to defeat many things first up. The rest of our lineup probably will, though, because it's pretty strong. Was that victory number 9 already? I kind of wish this one to go longer. Just because I want to get my stuff more powerful. Should I throw around? Oh, we also have a tiger cub. If you put that behind a boar, it's super, super strong. I'm pretty happy with this lineup, mostly just because everything gets such super boosts. Even the boar got one there. He only gets him because he's, I guess, level 1. Whatever the case, we have a 13-9 boar with melon armor leading the charge. So I think he's actually going to be able to take out you, and then he's going to heal himself. He took out 2 units all by himself. And then we're left with the 43-47 B with honey. Okay, well, when you get this kind of lineup together, it just works really well. There was a stupid mosquito on the team. Okay, on this one, we're going into round 5, but I already have almost a level 3 mosquito with melon armor who's going to get a 5-5 boost every single round. And we have another turtle to potentially give something else melon armor if we get that opportunity, and there's also a caterpillar. So we'll exchange the beetle for the caterpillar. The swan would also be nice, but this right here should carry me decently far for now, and there's the other pill I need for the melon armor. I will also need a better booster than the bluebird for now because he's not going to carry me very far by himself boost-wise. But everything else certainly will, especially my mosquito with melon armor. I did get a level up for my hatching chick, and actually if this gets to level 3, it gives 1 experience to whatever's in front of it, so I could potentially level up something stupid, but also there's a level 3 mosquito which pairs very nicely with an ox. Now the ox is going to get a boost every single round, and next round we are going to give it melon armor. So that was a pretty good roll for me. We're going to roll a few more times to see if we get anything interesting, and we didn't. But every turn now, the bison is going to give himself a boost, and I'm going to swap him to the back so the bluebird boosts him instead of the chick, because that doesn't really matter. But for now, an 8-8 bison is pretty strong considering where we're at. Plus, we get the tier 4 idiot, so we got a poodle. So the bluebird can definitely go. The poodle does a better job than the bluebird, but before doing that, we're going to red pill a turtle, giving him melon armor. You come in. Then we take pretty much whatever we can get. We could upgrade the caterpillar a little bit if you want. Mostly I want to upgrade one of these two. You're going to be upgrading more now. You're going to be further ahead. So he gets a +2 boost, you get a +5 boost, and everyone gets a nice boost. Except for the caterpillar, but he doesn't need to be strong until later. It helps if he is now, but until later it doesn't really matter. The melon armor saved me there, and now they're going to get their mosquito with melon armor. Another victory, 5. I should maybe actually be swapping these two now to give my bison the boost because he's stronger anyway. Might as well just make one guy super strong. Also, let's throw down some salad to give whoever a boost. I'm going to save that, but I'm going to roll a few more times because I would really like to get a better another level chick because they'll give the bison a permanent upgrade, but since we didn't, there you go. Another 2, plus another 2, plus another +5, plus another +1. 23 already. And they only have 4 players on the team, one of which is a dog that's not as strong as my bison is. So, cool. Melon armor really makes it too strong. 6 out of 10. I did get the chocolate I needed to give the bison a better boost. We also got a dragon, which is very good under the right circumstances. We're just going to roll for now because I'm already so stupidly overpowered that I think things are going to have trouble stopping me. So we'll end turn there. The caterpillar next turn is going to be emulating whatever my bison does, so it's going to be like +25, which is better than 5 and 7. Whatever the case, I think we're okay here. Because, well, they didn't even get to my mosquito with melon armor. So the caterpillar just maxed out, so now it's just a matter of whether I want to upgrade who. So I'm going to roll once to see if I get any inclination of which direction I should go in, and I didn't. So do we upgrade the poodle, the bison? I'm going to go with the bison because it's only going to be 2 upgrades to get him there, and if he gets there, he's going to be super strong. And wouldn't you know, we did it. So now he's going to get an extra +4 every turn. We're definitely going to save the boar because they're just stupidly strong. Then we roll again, and we maybe freeze the poodle for next time. Maybe the bison also. I don't know. So he gets a +4. He gets a +2, +1. So he's up to 34. And our caterpillar should be 2 unless it dies right away, which it didn't. So now our caterpillar is going to start marching through things, or butterfly rather. They are stripping our melon armor by doing that, but we've just got too much tankiness for them to really do anything about it. 8 out of 10. So you get one of those. You get one of those. We'll save these guys for later. Right now, let's just boost the bison because that's also going to boost the caterpillar. We don't need any of that anyway. End turn. The bison's going to get a big boost, so he's all the way up to 43, and that means good things for our caterpillar as well. Unless it gets salvoed right away, which it's not. They do have an octopus. The octopus is so fun. I really need to have a build with one day. Until then, we still had a lot of hit points left for that team to get through. Victory number 9. We've only lost 1 life. Not a lot of good options here. I mean, the boar is always a good option. Let's just give that to our bison because he needs to be strong. The T-Rex is an amazing option right now also, because he's basically a better version of the poodle. So if we do that, then the melon armor would be nice to throw on him. We'll keep that in case we lose. Now, if we end the turn, everyone gets an even bigger boost than ever before, thanks to Rex. And that looks something nice. So the bison's up to 50-50 now. So that means the caterpillar's also going up to 50-50. That thing's going to respawn as a 1-1. That's not a big deal. And, well, that's a wrap for their team. We still had 72 health for them to get through. 72 health, and that was round victory 10 on round 12. But that's a good thing about being a front runner. You defeat the weak teams pretty much all throughout. You don't get to any strong teams. The very next round after my victory, and I've got something interesting going on. Again, I already have a level 3 ant, and it is turn 5. And as per usual, I have no particular idea what it is I'm building here, but that's never stopped me before. So we're maybe going to take out the rabbit for now. Not sure that was a great idea. We're going to put the chicken somewhere. And we also found a caterpillar already. So we're going to put a caterpillar in because that's going to level a long way. So now I'm going to put that on you, and I'm even going to give you one of you. You go there, that way you boost the swan. When that ant dies, it gives a +6/+3 to whoever's behind it. And with the chick there, it brings the cat up to a 10-8 before it gets hit. But again, we're a little bit ahead of the curve already. Oh, they did have some spawns, but we were well okay. The caterpillar's already leveled up. I guess the ant is the most likely one to scale really hard on this one. We're going to speed up the caterpillar even. Then I'm going to freeze that. We're going to skip that. This is also very tempting to buy. But instead, we're going to give some cupcakes to my super ant. Sometimes you just got to try things and see what happens. That turtle's going to be annoying because you get melon armor now. But I think we're going to come out on top because that thing is super strong. So the caterpillar's only 2 turns away from being able to copy something. We don't really have a lot of good choices here. But in saying that, I'm going to move the chick behind the ant for now just to give him a boost. The caterpillar can copy that, and we want the caterpillar copying... Well, I didn't mean to press that twice. Well, that's okay. I guess we're going to buy one of these. And, well, you know what? I'm going to buy one of these. I should have done that the other way around, but I hadn't decided till afterwards, so whatever. He's up to 14-13. And at this stage, if I have 2 14-13s, I should be able to go through most of anything, though this team is going to hand me my first defeat in a little while. But I got the next chick I needed, so now it's going to give you a permanent boost. We also have a rhino, which is interesting. I'm going to replace the cat with the rhino. I thought about that after I did that. But you know what? That's probably fine. We'll kind of sort this out. We're going to give garlic to the rhino. That way he's hopefully destroying things before he dies. And not really seeing anything great here. We're probably going to go for some tier 5 or 6 animals should we find them. But this might actually be enough to carry me through. We're going to get a pretty good idea of that right now. Okay, we're in trouble already. Gonna need some stronger idiots. Oh, and the boost went onto the wrong one. Oh, I managed to win that thanks to my bumblebee, but that was way closer than I want to be. But the caterpillar leveled up, so he's going to copy the ant. We have a potential duplicator for the rhino. We could also go with a hatching chick. I'm going to try that. That might be a little bit controversial. And we did finally get our poodle, so I'm going to replace the swan, because the swan is just a basic idiot anyways. But he's going to boost everyone else up nicely, and that's just going to contribute to everyone getting stronger. So that's going to look something like that. Good enough. We'll get some more scalable idiots. That's a really strong ladybug. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Especially because I don't really have any melon armor. That's a really strong worm. Okay, that was just bad matchups for us. Okay, anyways, we're going to give that to the ant. We're going to roll again. We're going to give you that. I just realized how strong the rhino. If you had a strong rhino with the chili, he'd basically be doing damage to 2 things a lot. And really, it's a momentum thing, not unlike a rhino in real life. Okay, those are definitely good for next round. Should we survive? Oh, I missed a chick. I wasn't paying attention. I really want to get a level 3 chick behind an octopus. I think that would be a fun combination. Oh, there we go. The rhino finally broke through. Not very hard, but he did it. And now we have the momentum to carry through. But that was a little bit closer than you'd think. Okay, so let's build you up a little bit, then build you up a little bit, because that rhino can still do us good. These are all bad. The boar is really tempting to just straight up replace the rhino with. So I might, but we'll see. There's also that and that, which would actually get the chick up to level 3. Oh, and a T-Rex. Oh dear, we have too many good choices again. So we could get a boar with melon armor or a rhino with melon armor. I've got too many good choices. I don't know what to do with this, to be honest. But my butterfly is now going to be 24-23 as long as nothing kills him right away. And this is a pretty strong team, actually. I don't know if I love my odds here. I like them a little bit better now. So the poodle's coming out. The T-Rex is going in because he's basically a better version of it. I want some survivability this round, so the rhino's actually going to get melon armor instead. And as much as I would like the boar, he'd probably be better. I want to make the rhino work. So for this other bit of money, I'm going to put you there and then you there. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Never mind. We're going to spin a few times. And then we're going to get more experience anyway. And another boar. Then we're going to see if this build is going to work. I kind of want to slow this one down to watch it, because I want to see if the rhino can defeat whatever's in. Nope, the rhino definitely can't defeat that. But it can soften them up a little bit so we can start tearing into their team rather nicely. Oh, that's a 50-50. Okay, never mind. I was stopped dead by a stupid worm, of all things. One more turn though, and I really could have put that build over the top. So damn close. Well, it's like they say, you can't have too much of a good thing. So we're having a mosquito. Then also a beaver and a fish, just for their stats. Not sure how this first round is going to go, but like always, I don't care. The beginning doesn't really matter that much. Oh, look at all those ducks. Too bad they can nerf them and ruin all my fun. So we're gonna go with 2 mosquitoes, 2 fish, and some honey. And that team only has 4 units, so I think we're gonna be okay, considering most of them are ducks, but ducks with top hats. Now let's use something reckless and stack the 2 fish and the 2 mosquitoes together. I'm then going to freeze a rat and do a spin, hopefully getting another rat. Well, actually those stats will kind of carry me for now. That's 2 4-5s, plus we're going to give that to our fish. He's also a 4-5. And again, we're fighting a team with only 4 idiots. They do have a badger on the end, which is really annoying for me, though I don't think we're even going to get as far as the badger. Plus, the rats might work against me at some point, but that loss doesn't matter. Because we're going to freeze this fish, we're going to do a spin. When we don't really get anything better, we're going to save this pill in case we get a turtle. We're going to stack the rats because I only want so many of those. And we're going to spin one more time to get a swan, which is also going to help me because that's extra money. We're going to stack the fish. He levels up. He gives everyone else a boost, and then we also get a rabbit. We're not going to keep the rabbit though. Tempting for some of those, moving on. That team I fought last round was strangely strong considering how close we are, though these guys do have a 9-something pig. Huh. Lots of strong teams here today, but at least that's a draw thanks to my bee. It did at least give us another swan. We'll stack some of those up. I can actually do a super strong swan build if I feel so inclined. The beaver is probably also going to get sold pretty shortly, and I think his time is up. We're going to sell the beaver. He's going to boost those 2 for better or worse. Then we're going to put the giraffe behind the swan. We're going to freeze the garlic armor and spin a few times just in case we get something like that. So now we get a better swan and also a parrot. A parrot is a pretty good one to have this early on. Plus we spin again, we can stack up another giraffe, plus we have those for when we get the appropriate idiots. This team doesn't seem super strong, but we'll see how we deal with them. We got some strength in our lineup now, but not a ton still. But we're going to take out their mouse, and we win. We still had a bee with a fish. Now it's just a matter of figuring out what it is we want to keep or not. We want to stack the giraffes because those can be very good. We want to give this swan him. Then I guess we're going to do some rolling, hoping for something a little bit better than what we're finding. Not very good luck with the spawns so far, but we did finally get our turtle that we can red pill eventually. So I'm going to freeze everything there. Then I guess we're just going to give some honey to maybe the giraffe for now. And then we're not fighting a superstar lineup, but they do have some good abilities that can annoy me. That penguin in particular could be a problem, but my swan is actually pretty strong already. Didn't realize he was that far ahead. Another victory. I really want to do a badger build at some point. I think we got him a little too late to do it here, but it's in the works. Look at all that money we have, so we can finally go like that. We're going to put the turtle there. We're going to swap his armor out for the melon armor. I'm going to freeze the badger just in case I happen to get something better, but the penguin's definitely going to step in here too. He's probably going to boost. We're going to take the rat out in place of a badger. I don't know if that was a great idea, but I want some boosts for all my idiots. Now we get a hippo, garlic. We'll save that for next turn. There's another hippo, don't care. Now we have a 9-9 swan with melon armor. And the rest of the lineup doesn't have a ton of strength, but we're going to take out their swan, and we're going to take their kangaroo out. They're probably banking on that one to do some damage. But now we're in a little bit of trouble again because we're not going to finish him off. That's okay. That last turn was a bit of a transition turn, we'll call it. So we were just waiting to get to a new spot. Fortunately, we got a seal. Did I also have these laid out like this last time? I don't know why I left it like that, but that was not what I wanted. But also, let's be annoying, and whoever has to fight that badger at the end is going to have to deal with that damage. There we go. Now the swan's up to a 12-12 with melon armor. And he's going to fight a deer, turns into a bus, and then we're going to start tearing through everything because that swan's actually pretty strong with that melon armor. We're getting lots of low builds or low rolls. I'm going to freeze that for a second as we do a 12. You know, we'll just go like that right now. We might as well use all this money. I don't know. Let's stack up this swan. I was tempted to give the apple to someone. I still might. Oh, the pear's a better choice anyway. So we're going to give the pear to probably the badger. After rolling once more, still not getting a lot. We got a dolphin, but I don't want to use a dolphin right now. So we'll give boost to whoever we want, and then there were 16-16 swan. We are starting to get to the point though where we're going to run into stronger things like that, so we're in trouble now. We can't keep up with a team like this. We had too much deviation along the way. Look what we still have to deal with. I wish I could have a monkey. We did get a rhino though, so I really need to decide what direction I want to go with this build. I think the giraffe can probably go. He's kind of like the penguin light, but I need something stronger in his position, which might be the rhino. I could be really annoying and do a rhino with a parrot behind it. That would mean selling a fish, and the rhino's stats aren't super high yet. But let's try that anyway, because then we can stack up 2 parrots at least. And yes, this is a huge gamble to do at this point, because if I don't fight a fairly weak team, I'm doomed anyway. But we have a level 2 parrot, and there's also a fly. And a turkey, so if we want to switch to a summoning build next round, we probably conceivably could. Well, we're going to take out him, then we're going to take the melon armor off him, so that's not too bad overall. I can't believe I just got away with that. But we got a victory. 5 trophies. Oh, now we got 2 flies and a parrot. I mean, I don't entirely know how to do a summoning build, but I think I'm going to give it a try. I might regret this. So I've sold those 2 for now. I want to keep the swan. There's going to be a turkey somewhere, but then we need a fly. Friend faint, summon a 5/5 fly in its place. I think I want the parrot to also copy that. That way we're going to spawn 2 flies with 5/5. We could spawn potentially more, but I think I'm okay with this so long as I go like that and then we roll. Oh, there's also a boar. Now I want to swap back the other way.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
There's so many hard decisions to make. Well, for now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there to give everything a little bit more strength. And hopefully this works the way I think it does. I almost never use a summoning build, but that was a good time. And we have a 21-21 swan up front with melon armor, so he's going to be super annoying to deal with by himself. Like, he just walked most of the way through their team. There's a 13-13 fly. There's 2 13-13 flies. The first one doesn't spawn properly because it doesn't have room, as I understand, but there's 6 trophies. And it's a shame that this boar wasn't a little stronger on spawn, because he would replace that swan and do really annoying things to that team. I think I'm just going to give a mushroom to someone so they can come back to life and hopefully save the day. We're also going to throw that down, because it's kind of unlikely we're going to get the duplicates we want. Wow, look at all the good stuff we're getting. Like the tiger, the snake is a really good combo. The monkey is great, so is the boar. We could have actually done a really good boar build here as well. But I'm going to increase year value, so now you summon a 10-10 fly. This is such a weird, janky build, but it might actually work. And everyone gets boosts now because the penguin is boosting everyone. So now we have a 24 swan up the front who's going to take out the camel. We're going to trade there. But now we have 13-13 flies that are going to annoy everyone very badly. This build's kind of fun just because of how annoying it is. That was trophy number 7. But things are not going to get any easier as they go, so let's give some boosts. And then see what else we can stack up to annoy people. I'll save the pepper for a second because I might just give some creatures some boosts like that. I need a stronger swan for sure though also, so I'm just going to go like that. I just need something to be able to do huge damage and tank through huge damage. So he's up to 29. The parrot itself is 20 and 16. I'm just really worried about running into something kind of like this, because that hippo is kind of a counter spawning build because it takes a lot of my units to chew through him. By the time we do, we're dealing with a very annoying kangaroo who was the end of us. That was actually a really fun build. We flip-flopped a few times and got away with it. If it wasn't for that stupid hippo being a counter summon, we would have walked through that. Okay, this one started out kind of weird, but suddenly it's shaping up into something that could be pretty special. We've got a boar up front who's basically being copied by a second boar behind him in the parrot. We have a bison that's getting leveled up by a level 3 mosquito. So for now, we're going to sell the swan. We're going to put the monkey in because he's going to boost the boar. The boar is now level 2. I'm going to unfreeze some of the... I'm maybe going to freeze you, but unfreeze you. I'm tempted to put the chili on the boar to make some extra damage happen. Instead, we're going to give the boar a nice boost because he's going to kind of be my centerpiece. And I'm really looking for melon armor too. If we could get some of that, that would be great. For now, he's going to get garlic armor. We're going to save the turtle. Now, when we end the turn, the bison gets a boost and then the monkey boosts the boar up to 1916, which isn't super strong right now, but strong enough he could probably carry through a lot. And he's good for countering summons too, because he's going to get a little bit of healing every time he has to deal with one. Oh, okay, so the parrot doesn't copy what the boar does, if I just saw that correctly. So that's not great, but it was a draw ultimately. That's okay, because I've got a fun new idea anyway. The parrot's actually going to go. That kind of hurts, but life hurts sometimes. So we're going to put the turtle down. We're going to red pill it. That's going to give the boar melon armor instead. And then we're going to put a snake behind the boar. A parrot behind a snake also would have been really cool, but then these two don't synergize. So rolling one more time, I'm just going to go like that. And then we're going to end the turn, so we're going to get a boost there and a boost there. Now every time the boar attacks, the snake attacks. Only 5 damage for now, but that's going to add up. I feel like the boar might feast on a team like this pretty readily. I didn't really notice their hedgehog there. That's a little bit annoying, and so is that. But then we have the bison at the rear to kind of follow up on things like that. 7 trophies. I guess I'll level up the bison because I might as well. He's so strong anyway, I might as well let him keep going. We're going to put some steak on the snake because they rhyme. And then I don't really want any of this, so I'm just going to roll hoping for something better. 3 of these things are better. We can put melon armor. Yep, that's going to be good next turn. Nothing there. And actually one of you is wanted. Perfect. So hopefully we win this one. Even if we don't, we have plenty of lives. That boar is going to be a pretty good handful for most teams to deal with, though that bison is also going to be a problem. My melon armor did survive me there. Melon armor again for the win, and that's why we get melon armor, children. 8th trophy. Okay, so first of all, we want to upgrade the snake because he's going to do 10 damage now to random idiots. The melon armor I'm probably going to hold on to for now because I want to upgrade the bison. The melon armor is probably going to go to the snake next turn, but that's a pretty dangerous lineup. Would be better if I had a better level 3 there, but that can also strip melon armor. So we got 2 units that are getting close to 30-30, which is pretty good. I kind of wish we had more firepower, but we can only do so much. I mean, as it is, the boar is obviously doing some pretty big damage. Whatever he doesn't get, the bison finishes off. Trophy number 9. So I was going to melon armor the snake. As funny as that damage is, we can do better. All right, let's try and level up the monkey, I guess, while we're at it. Nothing there. And there's the last piece we need. And also a boar. And also a pair. Ooh, this is trophy 9 out of 10 on turn 15 already, though. That goes so quickly. But a board like that, unless you can steamroll it right away, which even something like this can't, we're in pretty good shape because we already took out that much of their team. Oh, they have a fun build with all the buses. Great. Oh, those sheep are getting stronger. Wow, look at them all. I might have to watch a replay and see how they did that. We just drawed that team, which does make me a little bit nervous because things are obviously getting... Look at all the boars. Boar there, and monkeys. If we get a level 3 boar, we can get rid of the mosquito and replace it with something better because the bison still needs help. So I'm going to freeze that there, and there we go. So the bison is up to 38 and the boar is up to 40-37, which should be terrifying for anyone because they're pretty much as strong as you can get for a unit. We're going to trade there, but that's okay. The snake is also doing a lot of damage. And then the bison follows up to, well, destroy everything in its path. That was a strange lineup, and it could have been so much better with a better mosquito. I mean, I'll take a victory, though. Melon armor. Okay, this might seem a little stupid, and it is a little bit stupid, but we're going to level up a beaver to level 3. I don't know why, but just because we can. I mean, it's only useful if you sell it. But the penguin will also boost it. We're only going to have 4 units. I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but I'm not really sure why I ever do anything. But we have a level 8 beaver up the front who's at least going to take out the first 2 idiots. And then it's up to the rest of them to take out the rest of them. And they didn't even do it. But we can now add in a swan. We can add in a fish. Who's also going to get boosted by the penguin now, so the penguin is a good find this early on. Other than that, we're just going to give everyone some salad, and hopefully this turn works out better than last turn.
I don't know what to say, really.
A level 3 beaver. I doubt very many people have ever bothered to get one of those, and I don't blame them. Alright, well we did get a deer, so let's be annoying and throw a deer up front for now. We're also going to give it some extra attack power, just to be extra annoying, I guess. And there's also another deer and a penguin, so we'll go like that, and then we're just gonna wait for the next turn. I'm kind of hoping that deer can like kill something initially, then the bus can hit the 2 things behind that, if that makes sense. It seems to work. I don't really know if that actually works, but it did in this case. Okay, so I guess we'll stack up the penguins for a second, and then we're going to stack the penguins again. So now everything that's leveled up is going to get big stats. Because we did get a cow, I don't want to waste that right now. The swan's a better long-term thing, but whatever. I want this beaver to be super powered. Oh, and there's a red pill we need for next time to get a melon shield, and there's another penguin if we want it, which, whatever, we'll take it. Why not? 16-18 beaver already, and I'm relying on his deer. Oh, it's not going to take out the horse, but it's almost going to take out the horse. And then I'm pretty sure the rest of the team can carry itself pretty nicely. Trophy number 3. Kind of miss my swan now. I do like that extra money a lot. I don't think I'm going to try and upgrade the penguin anymore, but I'm going to give this beaver some melon armor. Oh, I guess now I need to replace that with something. I have a level 3 beaver, so I might as well throw a bison down for now. Before doing that, we're going to give him one of these, so he's 8-7 to start. We're going to freeze that just in case he finds something better. We're going to throw him maybe up front, though. I want him behind the deer. But the bison gets a boost. Those two get a boost. Everyone gets a boost. Except for the deer. It'd be nice to get a level 2 deer. Our lineup's fine for now, though. It'll carry us at least a few more rounds. Oh, and there's a monkey. So let's put the deer there instead. We'll just get rid of the fish, as much as that does pain me. We can get a big boost for our beaver now. Then we're going to stack up the bison. Oh, I probably should have used that, huh? Well, we'll spend a few more times to see if we get anything stackable. And we didn't really, so we're going to use that. We're going to freeze that. We're going to have really strong store units pretty soon. 2022 beaver, 2325 beaver rather, with melon armor I might add, so by the time he's done trucking, we might have most of their lineup defeated. Glad we got that out of the way. Now the bus is going to come in and hit those two, and the shark is dead. Cool. Again, I have no idea what I'm building, but it seems to be working. Look at all these store unit upgrades. I'm going to keep that just for fun in case we get something like a boar. Now what do? Do we take out the deer for the boar? I guess so. I don't know if that's a great idea, but we're going to do it because we can boost that twice. And we could buy a 1610 boar from the shop. We can also freeze a parrot. Look how strong things here are, though. The deer might have been better. We have lots of firepower. We'll see. We're going to freeze those two and off we go. We're getting plenty of boost every round now, too, so we should hopefully be able to just keep marching. That's going to be a bit of a problem. I guess we do still have our beaver, though, don't we? Oh, never mind. Well, that's how it all falls apart. I should have just kept doing things that I wasn't sure about rather than adding a boar. This build wasn't really going anywhere until now. We've got a hippo. We're about to put a monkey behind it, but we're also going to upgrade the monkey and everything else before we do that. I also have a crocodile that's going to throw 8 damage towards whatever enemy at the start of battle. I'm going to put a parrot behind that to be annoying. Now we're going to do 8 damage twice to a random enemy. We're going to freeze a penguin, hoping for sunnier days there. I'm also going to upgrade the hippo. Now when he knocks something out, he gets +4/+4. So he kind of heals himself. I'm also going to freeze a mammoth. I might actually put this in front of the hippo next turn. That way when he dies, the hippo gets an extra boost. But let's see how this is going to go. 13-16 hippo on round 10 can be defeated depending on what we run into. So he's going to destroy this fish. We destroyed the backlog of their lineup. Now it's just a matter of tearing through the rest of it. 6 trophies. Yeah, I'm going to take out this swan because he's kind of weak. And I'm going to put an 11-4 mammoth up front because that's quite strong. I'm going to save the penguins for now. They'd only boost the hippo, which would be good, but not good enough. I'm going to throw that out there. We're going to roll. Level 2 mammoth. I might as well just stack those for now. We don't have a level 2 mammoth yet. Oh, if we get a mushroom on a mammoth, he comes back to life and does his boost again, I think. There's also melon armor and a boar. All of which are very good. A boar-hippo combination could be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I didn't... Well, whatever. Kind of forgot that's a thing, but it's never a bad sign having a 16-19 mammoth up front. We're going to be okay, but that was way closer than I wanted it to be. That was scary. Trophy number 7. Right. So now we're going to switch things up just a little bit. The mammoth's got to go. That kind of hurts, but it's got to go. So we're going to put a boar up front with melon armor followed by a hippo with garlic armor. It's tempted to give this mushroom to something, but I don't really have anything that does something good on spawn. So I'm going to freeze that, and we're basically just going to give the boar some more power. Because the boar could basically single-handedly carry us through everything. So he's basically guaranteed to do 40 damage to whatever's in front of him, which happens to be another boar. That parrot is strong. Wow. Okay, that parrot is actually a really big problem. Oh, all of their units are strong. Oh, they have a giraffe and stuff fueling it, though. That was a really good team for this turn. That was basically my team several turns later. And here's another weird one. It's round 4. We have a level 3 otter already. Again, an otter is not really anything we care about, but we do also have a turtle already. And level 3 otter isn't going to hurt anything. But also, let's give him a meat bone. That way he's now doing 12 damage. And that's just going to be really annoying for other people to have to deal with. While we're at it, let's put this swan at the back of the line and give him some honey. So we're early on that this otter should do some pretty big damage to everyone. Could use a little more health, but he went through half of their lineup before they even got to anything else. And well, since the game's offering, we're going to sell the duck. That's going to boost shop, idiots. I guess it's time to give some garlic armor to probably my level 3 armor. Level 3 otter, rather. You go there. Now you get garlic armor. The giraffe's going to boost you every turn. And then we're going to spin and hope to find eventually the ox that gets boosted by level 3 idiots. But they never show up when you want them to. I was going to give garlic armor to the beaver. Instead, we're going to sell the beaver and get a puffer fish. Blowfish. And we're maybe going to freeze some of that because I can use that next turn. But there we go. 8-10 otter with garlic melon armor. So he's going to do a guaranteed 16 damage to whatever's in front of him and absorb a big hit as well. So early on, it's great having this. That's not going to go for super long, but it's good to have for now. We could upgrade the sheep. I never use them a lot because I assume they aren't good. But that probably means they are good. I'm going to give garlic to the blowfish because every time he gets hit, he's going to hurt something else. And I like hurting things. Okay, I guess we're going to give the giraffe a boost and probably the blowfish a boost. We'll use this Ella next turn because the otter's going to get a boost anyways. So melon armor for the win again. We took out 2 other idiots there. The blowfish is also good. They have a badger on the end, which kind of sucks for us. Because, well, we're going to trade here, but yeah, we lost. The game also did give us a badger, but I don't really want to use that on this build. We're going to upgrade the giraffe. That way it's giving the 2 friends in front of it a boost. A scorpion could be good for now, just because it would one-shot whatever's in front of it. So I'm going to sell the sheep for a scorpion. Melon armor is probably not going to be a thing for a while, so we're going to assume it's not a problem. Oh, but here's the bison I've been looking for a while, and also a hippo and garlic armor. So we'll take both of those and figure out what to do with those next turn. We could probably put them both there. But let's see if the scorpion's going to do anything useful. Well, that's useful, I guess. And this otter is still rather strong. Not a bad lineup, actually. Now, do we want to feed a hippo or a bison? The bison's going to get a double boost, so I think we're just going to go straight up for the bison. So we're going to take out maybe the scorpion. No, we're going to take out the blowfish is going to run out of steam before the scorpion does. So you go there, and I'm going to give you garlic armor. That way you don't die instantly. I'm also going to freeze the red pill in case I can get it melon armor. And we're probably going to use this and spin once, and then I might incorporate the hippo next turn. So we'll save the garlic armor in case that's a thing. But for now, we're going to get some major power down the center. And I'm hoping my scorpion is able to, well, oh, they took out my scorpion. Oh, that's not great. That was a perfect counter to my team. Their skunk and their dolphin attacks right away. So that kills things like scorpions right away. All right, so let's basically say forget the scorpion then. We're going to put that there maybe. Again, not sure if that's a great idea, but it's the one we're going with. We're going to upgrade the bison just a little bit. I'm going to give up finding a turtle for the melon armor because the odds just aren't really in its favor. Penguin's interesting. We're going to freeze things like this. So the ox got up to 13 at least. If the hippo can get a few, yeah, lucky things like this, it can actually kind of heal itself through this. The dog's going to be a problem, obviously, but we have melon armor ourselves. That's only trophy number 5, but our team is starting to pick up steam, and there we go. That's certainly, oh, there's my beloved boar also. All right, well, I kind of like the firepower, so I'm going to get rid of the swan for now, but the giraffe is going to boost. Oh, don't do that yet. We want this first. That way the boar goes there, and then we're probably going to use one of these to boost also the boar again. So we have lots of firepower. And when I end turn, this guy's going to get a pretty good boost. He's going all the way up to 1919. I should almost throw him in the front to take out the strongest unit, and then the boar can go to work better than this. But this is going to be okay. I am going to swap them around though. And like always, when you get to this point, you're going to be faced with so many interesting choices. So I'm going to be stupid and go like this. And then we have a 16-8 crocodile who's going to replace you. Don't know if that's a great idea yet, but we could potentially get a stronger crocodile. I'm sure they throw a lot of damage, and that's all very good stuff. Oh, and also we could have a level 2 crocodile plus melon armor for one of those two, plus, yeah, okay. I really need melon armor on something up front though, because a scorpion would destroy me, and that makes me nervous. Those two traded, but now we have a boar who's going to start working his way through the crowd. This'll work, because we still have him, a level 3 otter for some reason. Trophy 7. Okay, I'm definitely going to give the boar the melon armor. Then it's debatable which one should be in front. For now, I want a level 3 crocodile because I've never seen level 2 crocodile rather because I've never seen one. So he deals 16 damage to the last enemy. Okay, and then after this turn, we could have a level 2 boar that's getting fed by a monkey also. But we'll see how this turn goes. There's no guarantees in this game. But he's up to 29-29. The boar is 16-12. He can be killed, but he's going to do a lot of damage. And he's going to heal himself through a lot of, well, not so much anymore. And this is an annoying summoning build, so we'll see if we manage to tear through this. And we did. So I'm going to give up the giraffe because he's only boosting, well, he's boosting these two, but the bison already gets a buff. The boar needs more buff. And the boar is also going to be up to that. Oh, the tiger cub is also very good also. Because if I put the tiger cub behind the boar, before attacking, the boar is going to gain +8/+8. I'm not going to do that yet. There's also a snake, which could be incorporated somewhere very strongly. So for now, I'm just going to pretend I don't have all these amazing options and just roll the dice like this. But the boar is up to 21-17 with melon armor, so he's going to do 42 damage to whatever's in front of him, which is going to be a pretty strong bus, which we traded with, but we still got a lot of firepower down our lineup. So is it going to work? We drawed. Okay, the one thing I'm going to do is swap you to melon armor. It's just better because you do a guaranteed 66 damage. Not really sure what I want to do from here. I could get rid of the otter. but the otter is so strong as it is. And he's given a lot of boost to the bison, so I don't really want to drop that. What I need is another level 3 idiot, so we'll give you that for now. We'll pretend all these fun options again don't exist, and we're going to put some honey on you just in case you die. Because that's got to be making a difference. We are doing 16 damage to whatever's at the rear. If we put a tiger behind that, we could do more. Because if we're going to one-shot their monkey, that's way overkill. They also did a lot of damage to us. We have a strong lineup though, so overall we're okay. I'm stressing about what doesn't really matter. Is the crocodile overkill though? Like he does 16 damage to usually a monkey or something anyways. Do I get rid of him? Yeah, let's make it interesting. Let's get rid of the crocodile. He was very strong. Not sure this is a great idea, but we're going to put the tiger behind you. That way you gain +8/+8. Oh, maybe we can find another boar. Level 3 boar. Oh, and there's another boar. So we have a level 3 boar, so he's going to gain +12/+12 before every attack. Also, we can get rid of the otter now if we want to, because the boar will fuel the bison, so the otter can go. We'll put in a snake behind you, because every time you attack, you're also going to attack. This is a stupid team, and I love it. We're going to save you because we can also have a level 2 snake. Okay, well, let's see how this team goes. You're up to 41-41, the boar is 30 and 26. But before he even attacks, he's going to get a nice buff. I just want to watch this go, so he's up to 38 and 4 now. Oh, okay, so this maybe isn't going to go as well as I thought it would. Well, he got a nice buff there at least. We took the melon armor off you, you got it back, and we're going to continue walking through you guys. Okay, that got very confusing, but there's another win on turn 15. I was really hoping that one would keep going. We could have a level 2 snake, level 2 tiger, but that was an insane team too. Let's build something obnoxious. And the game's going to make it hard at every step of the way. We're going to buy a duck, an otter, and then we're going to re-roll, buy another duck. Which probably isn't going to stack up very well against this first battle, although we are going to still lose. But we can have 3 ducks. This is already turning into a really stupid build, and I love every little bit of it. I'm basically sacrificing this round in a really bad way, just so that I can make the next round a little bit better. I've sacrificed worse things before. So every time we sell this, the pets are going to get 1 extra health. So we're going to sell all 4 of the ducks. And I didn't do any math on that, but we got 14 gold left over. I mostly wanted a swan. So we'll throw the swan up front. We might as well throw the rat out because it has 9 health. And even a 1/6 duck, as stupid as that sounds, I kind of want. So let's roll again. Hopefully just get better stuff. I had to stop looking at that duck or else I was going to buy it. Don't want either of those. So for now, we're going to take a crab because that's going to mimic the health of you. And while we're at it, I guess a dodo, just so we can give the swan a little more attack. But that's already a pretty strong lineup for turn 3. For example, we're facing something. None of their team has more than 4 health. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of hedgehog and that type of build today with pufferfish. Luckily, I have an answer for that if need be. I also have another swan, so we're going to level that up right away. And hopefully find more swans. I would love to get a better swan. They're kind of like my good luck charm. Since I'm not really finding anymore, I'm basically going to give a cupcake to you. And I'm going to put some honey on the crab just to be annoying. That should be a pretty sure victory here. Yeah, we're well ahead of the competition for a minute. So hopefully we can keep this momentum going because they're not even close to defeating me. Those ducks aren't as good as they used to be, but they still get the job done. Oh, would you look at that? We're going to get rid of you for now. And then I'm also going to give my swan melon armor. Then we're going to need something new to put there. I'm maybe going to freeze the ox because I might use the ox. I think for now I'm probably actually going to, because I need to put something down and I want to give an apple to the swan. I need to make sure the swan stays stronger and stronger, because if I don't keep upgrading him, he's going to fall off really hard and then we're going to be in trouble. But for now, I think we're going to be okay. We're going to deal with the bus. Luckily, my lineup has some very good strength to it. This one we might actually lose though, because they do have a bit of firepower. We're going to draw. Nope, they spawned a rat, so I actually lost that, and that was my rat. I might actually give the crab garlic armor instead, though we did get our level 2 swan, so that's pretty neat. We also got a hippo already. So we're definitely going to throw a hippo into the mix. That hippo's also getting garlic armor, that way it can tear through whatever's in front of it in a hurry. And that's going to be good enough for now. So a 6'10 swan with melon armor, so he's going to kill the sheep. We're going to draw with that sheep. Oh, it's a summoning build, which is very good when you have a hippo, because the summons aren't strong enough to do anything about the hippo. The hippo basically just gets stronger while killing your entire team. That ended with 20 and 9, and that's why I love hippos so much. So also for a few turns, we're going to roll a giraffe in instead of the ox, just because the giraffe is going to get the swan a little stronger. I'm also going to upgrade all my future animals. We're going to upgrade the swan more time and throw that there. Then we're going to freeze that, because now the swan is going to be 9 and 13. I do want to start probably upgrading the hippo soon too, but for now the swan's going to do some big damage. The giraffe's going to step in after that. That's fine. In comes the hippo, and finally everything else. Oh, we lost that one again. I need kind of a deeper lineup. There's lots of health, but not a lot of damage going out. To be fair though, I can just replace this rat with a crab, and that's going to be a 713 crab already. So that's not a bad start. We can also give him one of these, and then I'm going to give that to, yeah, perfect. I think the swan's strong enough for now. I'm going to put the giraffe behind the hippo because the hippo can be a force of nature. I wouldn't mind a little bit better RNG for some of these though. But so far we're going to do pretty good because that one was in our favor. The magical fossils have gone down. That was our 4th win. This is where it's going to start to get good because we got not 1 but 2 monkeys. So I'm going to sell a giraffe. I'm going to stack the crabs, believe it or not. I'm going to fill 1 monkey here, 1 monkey here, and they're going to feed the hippo. And I'm going to take a gamble here and just feed the hippo for a second. Because I think it could probably carry us through this pretty well. So if I end the turn here, the hippo is now 15-18. I just hope it doesn't run into a scorpion or something. It's going to run into some pretty annoying things, but every time it defeats an idiot, it's going to get a boost, and that works out fine. 5 trophies. And the swan gives me that extra money so I can do things like this fairly regularly. Then when I want to incorporate a new idiot into the lineup, I certainly can. So we're basically going to stack the monkeys because now that's going to have the same. We also got a boar. So I'm going to throw the boar right up front right away. I do want to give him a meat bone if I could afford it. No, sorry, I want to give him a pepper if I can afford it next round. But for now, we're just going to roll a few times and pretty much going to ignore all of that. So the monkey's going to give the boar a 6-6 boost. So he's 20 and 15. So, yep, that's going to work out pretty nicely right where he's at. Oh, I didn't realize how strong that thing was, though. Yikes. I think we're okay overall, though, because we do have some depth down the lineup. But that scared me for a second, because that thing was strong. There's a scorpion. Actually, I'm going to unfreeze these, because I really want melon armor on the boar. But we're going to risk it for now and just go like that. I'm not going to touch that for now. There's a level 2 boar even, so that just gets stronger and stronger as we go. Still want melon armor. Level 3 monkey would be outrageous as well. Chocolate we're going to hold on to help get that level 3 monkey. Okay, so before the boar attacks, he's going to gain +4/+4, and at the end of this turn, he's gaining +6/+6, so he's 28-23. We're a little ways into the rounds now, so we're going to start running into some stronger things, but now every time before the boar attacks, he's doing that +5 damage to the thing behind him. So we get all the way to the badger, and voila. We are done. 7 trophies. That team did have me a little bit nervous though. I'm actually not going to bother to upgrade the monkey because I think it would give +9/+9. Well, that would be so fun though, wouldn't it? Let's freeze you and roll again to see if we happen to... Oh, we get... I never had a level 3 monkey before. I don't care if I lose or not, that's worth it. We also got a snake to go behind, you know, anything really. The gorilla's probably also pretty good. I don't use them very much. So yeah, he gives the front +9/+9. So that's going to put my boar like into banana land. And there's a melon armor for next turn. So let's pray we don't run into a scorpion. The scorpions don't seem to be as popular anymore because they're good in the mid game, but they fall off towards the end. So now that boar is going to die rather quickly. Was hoping it would last a little bit longer than that, because that's not great. We had such a good team going. A few games later, and I have literally 5 ants in a row, and I'm gonna give this one an apple. I should have actually frozen that other ant, now that I think about it. I've always wanted to try this, but I've never actually had the opportunity to, at least that I can recall. So we're up to a 9/5 ant already. So he's actually gonna go ahead and draw, but that was all ants. That was really stupid, and I love every bit of it. But now that we're up to the next tier, we're gonna go ahead and go like that, and then we get a swan and also a kangaroo, but we're gonna put the ants in front of it all. That way they can all upgrade backwards. But now I also don't really know what to upgrade. Do I upgrade the swan? Do I upgrade the ant? The swan's going to be more long term. The ant is fun, but it's not going to last forever. Unless I can get a level 3 ant, at which point that would be great. We could have frozen the one that would have kept it level 3, but I'm stupid, so we didn't. But we're up to a 10/7 swan with a kangaroo behind it, so I feel pretty optimistic about this one so far. There's my first victory. Plus, we're getting extra money from the swan so far. The swan's a good early game one. There we go. There's the extra ant that I needed. So if I put you here, then I'm going to have to wait till next turn to do this. So I'm going to have to fill in with probably a fish for now just because of the stats. It's usually these stupid builds that I end up winning. This guy's only got 3 guys on his team. He seems to be making that work pretty well for him though, because that's a really strong badger. It's a honey badger. I love that technique. Okay, we just unlocked the next tier of animals, but we also have a level 3 ant. A rooster wasn't the greatest draw there, but it's what we got. Then I'm not really sure what we can even get for idiots right now, so I'm going to go like that. And then I'm also going to freeze that for a sec. I'm going to freeze a crab because we're probably going to crab this one. So instead I'm going to go like that and he's going to boost everyone else very nicely. Then we're going to sell him. We're going to put a crab there because he's going to mimic that health. And then we're going to roll... Oh, another snail would be great. We're maybe going to freeze a turtle because I would like some garlic armor at some point. And we're going to see how this lineup does. Probably should have moved that kangaroo around. Didn't really remember that I had him, to be honest with you. But we got lots of toughness in our lineup. There's another badger, and this is a summoning build. And I'm not yet prepared to deal with a summoning build or a badger. Okay, we got lots of turtles though. Level 2 turtle could be fun. Also, this ant has to go at some point, but let's just upgrade whatever. Okay, then we're going to garlic armor something finally. I think I'm going to take away the fish and just... For the sake of doing this easily, I'm going to throw a turtle up here. And we're going to give the swan melon armor because I think he's probably most likely to last the longest. We did get a badger, so I'm just going to throw him on the end. He's very nice to kind of clean up the last idiot and have a draw sometimes. But that melon armor is actually going to make a pretty big difference because that swan basically does a guaranteed 14 damage now, which is a lot this early on. And it made a pretty big difference there. Just need to get a little bit of luck here. Oh, we got a rhino already. A rhino is definitely very good. So I'm maybe going to take away the crab because a rhino potentially with a kangaroo behind it could be very interesting. It's only a 6'9 rhino.
Nice.
So we can get a melon armor next turn though, and that's going to be pretty good. Provided we don't run into anything too ridiculous. That's a bit of a problem. That's an even bigger problem. Our swan's going to try and carry it for the team. The badger saved us at the end. If it was a honey badger, we actually would have won. But I'm actually going to sacrifice the kangaroo because we're just going to put melon armor on the rhino for now. And that's going to cause him to hopefully win some fights and carry his damage forwards. Also need to replace at least one unit here somewhere. I'm going to save that. And then we're just going to have to live with whatever we got. So we're going to go a hippo here and then you get that. Then hopefully we can start racking up some victories. Okay, my thing died right away, but I'm not that worried about it. I am worried about losing the rest of these units though. That was a very strong team, but we had a draw thanks to that badger. Okay, we did also just find an ox a little bit late. But since we have an ant, the ox will upgrade himself continually. So we're just going to throw him in there. Then I don't have to do anything with him. He just does himself. And if I don't start finding something better, I'm just going to go like that. We could give the ant some splash damage if we wanted to. I'd rather give him something a little more annoying. We can upgrade the rhino a little bit though. And then we're going to hold on to that. The monkey I definitely want because we can use that on the rhino in place of something. And yep, good enough for me. Next turn. I really need a summoning build. Another scorpion. Shocking. So the rhino's at least going to draw with the elephant. And then it's up to him. Oh, that's really strong. And then the badger for the win again. That badger is just going to cause me to draw until I'm so hopelessly outnumbered. I just realized I did something kind of stupid by laying this out the way I did. So we're probably going to get rid of, I guess, a swan with melon armor.
No, Mama.
That really hurts. But I think it's a choice I want to make right now. Then we're going to put a rhino there. And there's also a snake. A snake behind a rhino would also be outrageously powerful. But if he knocks something out, he's going to do 8 damage to whatever's behind it. That's a lot of damage. So we're going to go ahead and make the rhino nice and strong, because once he gets rolling, he's not going to stop. Then I'm even going to put him up front so the monkey fuels him, and then this guy's going to boost someone else. 6-3 is nice, but I need that more on the back end. I'm also going to freeze that, because if my badger had honey on it, we'd have like 3 extra wins. So once the party starts here, he's going to continually roll through things and damage what's behind them. And that leaves us right here. So this is okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to get rid of the badger at this point. Because we're also going to put a penguin. Because the penguin's going to boost both my ant and the rhino. We also have a tiger cub. Which would be really good behind the rhino. Because if the rhino knocks something out, it's dealing 16 damage to the thing behind it. Again, this is another one of those very high risk builds. But I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to get rid of the bison, believe it or not. And also the ant, because we're going to put a second monkey and a tiger here on a very weird build. It's only now that I realize how little strength I have on the back end of my build, so this was a really bad choice. But we're going to throw some honey, I don't know, on you, and whatever. Let's do this. I'm basically going to try and supercharge a rhino to get through all this. So if he knocks him out, he's going to attack. Wait, oh, the tiger died. Oh, never mind. The rhino walked through everyone else anyway. So there we go, trophy number 4, and maybe the weirdest build I've ever created. So we're going to do the canned food to make everyone else a little stronger. Who are we leveling up? Probably a monkey, because I need a little bit of strength back in my lineup. I guess I'm going to put a dragon in for now. I've never really used one before. But, oh, a snake is also very good. Well, we're going to freeze the snake and put a dragon in for now. And let's just hope that my rhino doesn't run into anything too outrageous. But he's going to be up to 3134, and we're still, well, we're a little ways in now, so we can run into things that are going to hurt, like you. But we are going to take you out, and then it's up to everything else to get absolutely steamrolled. That's okay. That's what we'll call a transition phase. I'm going to give some stake to the tiger. That way he does 24 damage. That's really going to throw people off. Then I guess I'm just going to go like that and like that. And see if it works this time. He's up to 43, so he's very strong. And I know if we hit the right team, it sucks that we keep losing our tiger. I should have put something stronger on the tiger so he can at least absorb a hit. Melon armor would have made more sense on the tiger in hindsight. So I'm actually straight up going to give him melon armor instead. We're being very wasteful this time, but I'm not that worried about it. And I might upgrade the monkey still because eventually we can swap the rhino for something else to get a nice boost. Then again, if we're able to boost the tiger cub, that would also be outrageous. So we're also going to let the, I don't know, monkey come back to life once. No, let's roll again and hope for something good. Melon armor is never bad, pizza's never bad, boars are great, but it's too late, and there's the rest of the tiger cub we need. And I don't know, let's see what happens. So he's up to, yeah, 4750, so I'm going to swap him out. But a 4750 rhino is pretty intimidating. We are fighting him, so we actually did defeat him. And then the rhino rolls through everything else really strongly. Trophy number 6. So the rhino is now going to repeat his ability, but he's going to do 16 damage if he defeats something. I wouldn't mind a gorilla, I guess, in place of the dragon. I'm not really sure what to do here. I guess since we found 2 of them, we might as well. Gorilla go there. I guess the coconut melon, that wouldn't work together anyways, so let's just upgrade the gorilla once. Oh, I should have moved him. Never mind, that was stupid. We could have been boosting that gorilla a little bit. But this should work out fun, because now he's going to attack him. He's going to attack them. 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 He's going to attack him. Then he's going to attack him. And again, and then he's dead. That was what I wanted to happen. That was beautiful. But now the question is a little bit, okay, we're going to put him there so that the gorilla's going to get the boost from the monkey because we don't need to boost the rhino anymore. Do I boost him? I don't know what to do here. Okay, we'll throw that out there. That way you don't really, I'm not even going to think. I'm just, yep, there you go. That's fine. No thinking needed. It's kind of scary having a 10-12 out front. I just hope he doesn't start like a waterfall in the wrong direction. I don't think he will. He's up to 17-19 already. Oh, a hedgehog build. Oh, this is where the rhino would have been better because he would have steamrolled all that. Yeah, because that's why the rhino should have been up front. Because I feel like that would have gone more in my favor. I think. I'm also going to give this monkey melon armor because for teams like that, that's just going to be super annoying. I'm going to give you a cupcake. We're going to end the turn. Then you're going to jump all the way up to 27-29. I don't actually know what the gorilla's armor does. So hopefully it does something. Okay, so here comes the rhino to do some extra damage. That's not great. Oh, that's not great at all. That was such a fun build. Oh, a level 3 crocodile. Oh, we're on level 17 or turn 17, so that means everything was going to be outrageous. I maybe should have kept the rhino up front because he could have kept steamrolling. Otherwise, he was just taking damage needlessly. You got to get the rhino going for him to be useful. If he just sits there and takes damage, that doesn't work. Okay, this build on the Fishy Rangers wasn't shaping up to be anything good, but now suddenly it's starting to get some potential because we're about to have 2 idiots with melon armor. And we're also going to have a honey badger on the rear. So this is actually going to be just a really annoying team to fight against right now. Plus we might get as high as a level 3 fish and potentially more melon armor. We are going to get more melon armor. So we can have 3 idiots with melon armor. So if this works the way I think it's going to be a pretty interesting team, at least to start. So far it seems to be doing pretty good. That's a really strong horse. But we do also have a badger. And a honey badger is very hard to eliminate. I'm just not even sure who I'd give more melon armor to. I guess we'll maybe stack them up because they both have melon armor, so let's not sacrifice them yet. We'll roll one more time and hope for something amazing. When we don't get it, I'm just going to give garlic armor to you because we might as well spend that somewhere. We're not going to roll a better creature right now. So we only got a little bit stronger, but yeah, we're going to start dealing with a lot of things like that. He's going to get melon armor himself, and that's going to be a problem because that's a hippo. So we lost. There's a counter for every build, and we just ran into ours. So here's a level 2 swan. There's also a monkey. That's very early on to find a monkey, so I'm definitely okay with that. We're going to put you there. You're going to fuel the swan to great heights. Now, it'd be nice to find a replacement for the rat. But we're also just going to fuel that swan a little more, because I need that to be as strong as possible, because it's going to carry me through a few rounds, I hope. because he's going to turn to 13-13. And even if we run into a scorpion, it's not going to do anything. So that melon armor is annoying, but we took out you, so the rest of the team is going to fight everything else. And that includes a badger. Oh, plus this stupid mouse. I expected that to go a lot better. Well, I'm going to stop being stupid and unfreeze these two then. I'm also going to replace a rat with a dolphin for now. Then we're just going to see what else we can get. I'm tempted to actually throw that on you. Yeah, let's do that. We just want our swan to be super strong anyway. You can have garlic armor, and then we're just going to roll for basically anything at all at this point, including you. And the bison's tempting also, because if something hits level 3, whatever. We're going to freeze that and you. So we have a 17-17 swan that should hopefully be able to carry me somewhere. We lost our melon armor already though, so that's kind of troubling. We have more melon armor down the way and we had a draw. So do we want to keep boosting the swan? Because we could take away something like the dolphin maybe. We put a penguin up, we put a swan here, we put you here, and then we put you there. Then we're going to freeze a few things that I might need for later dates. Okay, so now we have a 26-26 swan. At some point, this is hopefully going to get a little bit ahead enough to run. And this is a weird damaging build. Yep, that's okay. Wow, that thing was absolutely the counter for our build. Mostly because we had, no health here, so the hedgehogs can absolutely decimate these. Okay, this was another team that wasn't really shaping up into much of anything. But now I have a boar, a hippo, a crab, which will be replaced at some point, but also a level 2 penguin, which is going to feed pretty soon a level 2 boar, and already a level 2 badger. So he does 20 damage once he dies. I would feel better if I had a monkey or something to help out these guys, but these kind of builds are starting to annoy me where they get spraying damage everywhere on every attack. But that's okay, because we won thanks to a honey badger. The way to counter the blowfish and hedgehog builds is to have something like a camel that once it gets hurt a little bit, it boosts something. Same with the peacock and things like that. I'm just not doing that right now because I just didn't get the build for it. I'm actually going to freeze a mammoth right now because if he dies, he does boost other things. We're also going to save that pizza for a sec because I need to see what we get right here. Upgrading the crab isn't going to be much of anything. But I don't like this crab anyway. I couldn't tell you why. I just don't really like him. So we're going to try and upgrade this mammoth a little bit if we can, and that's going for next turn, I guess. We're going to save that, and we'll see how this build goes. So the mammoth is certainly going to die here, because that's a really strong hippo, and then that's going to die. We're going to take out the hippo finally, but then it's up to the badger, who lost all of his damage to melon armor. That was a crazy good team. So we're going to go ahead and give that to you, because you're clearly way behind where I need you to be right now. We could upgrade the boar some more. Yeah, why not? Let's just go like that, and hopefully we don't run into a team quite like that. We got a good balance going. I just need to not run into something so outrageously strong. A monkey would help my cause. A 30-50 hippo. We're in trouble. Yeah, we're not going to win this at all. We did 40 damage. Wow, that was a really strong team too. Sometime later, and I'm starting to get another build that's pretty fun. We do only have 6 trophies on turn 13, but we have a level 2 boar up front with a snake behind it, a swan, monkey, and a level 2 badger at the rear, causing all kinds of chaos. And I've just upgraded my monkey to level 2, so he's going to give +6/+6 to the boar every single turn, and we could have a level 2 mammoth if we want it. Which I think we kind of might, because he's going to give +4/+4 to everyone, plus he comes back to life potentially. So we're going to take out the swan. I don't know if I love this move, but it's the one we're gonna do. So we go like that, and then we save the mushroom for the next turn, and then he's gonna boost the boar and everyone else. Actually, that doesn't really work. So what we can do instead is next turn put a tiger cub behind the snake. That way as the boar attacks, the snake attacks, then the tiger also attacks like the snake. So anyways, that was a complete waste of a turn. I'm hoping my lineup is strong enough that we can sacrifice a turn like that and still come out on top. The scorpion's going to come back to life and take out my boar immediately. That's a fairly clever play on their part, so the rest of my team is going to be absolutely dismantled now. So that wasn't great, but they had a scorpion that comes back to life. I didn't know you could do that. I thought if you modified the scorpion in any way, it took its ability away. Well, the more you know. Tiger behind the snake, and then we're going to put a boar up front. Then I'm going to be annoying and make sure that tiger does a ton of damage. It's going to do 24 damage to whoever hits it, and I don't know, I'm just going to make the badger a little stronger. So the boar is up to 33-31, which now that I look at the turn it isn't super strong, but it might be enough to get through a team like this fairly reasonably. Then I kind of want to see, are both the tiger and the snake attacking? They're supposed to be. We're going to put it on regular speed for a second so I can actually watch this. The boar is still doing well. Yep, 2 attacks went out, 5 damage each, so every time the boar attacks, an extra 10 damage goes out somewhere to anyone. And that's already killed the 2 rear units. This is a nice little combination. Then if anyone gets through that, they've got to take 28 damage at the end from a honey badger. But the boar just plowed through that entire team basically, and he's only getting stronger as we go. Well, that is a lot of rams, but I mean, we're actually going to get stronger dealing with them along the way. It's hard to know what to even do at this point. Like, I'm not probably going to buy any more units, any different units. We could upgrade the monkey or the boar, probably the boar if we can. I don't know if I've ever actually had a level 3 boar. I probably have because I play with it a lot. For now, we'll get a little closer to the snake, and that's going to be as good as it gets. That's fine. This is a pretty strong lineup. Can be countered, but it's fun. And there's just not a lot of firepower throughout. The boar is obviously very strong, but if we run into something like 50s, we're going to be in trouble. So, well, we were in trouble, but my lineup actually pulled through in the end. There's trophy number 8. Tempted to give a cupcake to the boar or something else, because this just isn't a lot of damage. That can all be one-shotted fairly easily. But I'm going to play it super risky and just go for level 3 boar. Also, pro tip, if you want a good countermeasure against hedgehog teams, just put garlic armor. It makes you take 2 damage less. Hedgehogs do 2, 4, and I think 6 damage. So garlic armor really nullifies them. Oh, and we're going to have a level 2 snake. So now the snake is going to do 10 damage every time the boar attacks, and the tiger is going to do 5. So we're doing 15 extra damage on top of what the boar is doing. So hopefully the boar survives. The boar is up to 47, 45. There is a very strong snake ahead, which is probably going to be an issue. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. We got a draw thanks to that honey badger. But the teams are going to start getting ridiculously stupid at this point. So I'm going to lay down some pizza just to get a little more toughness out of my team. And then even some salad, just because I just need something out of my team. And then I can't really do anything with anything there. We can potentially make a level 3 badger, which is, I don't know if there's any point to that. It already does 34 damage after it dies, so it definitely takes anything with it. So we'll just see how this goes. My boar is up to 50-50 now with melon armor, so it's going to take out that, but they're going to trade, and then I think I'm going to die because they've got some strongness behind them. Well, oh, they had a 42-42 level 3 badger at the end. Once you get into these turns, like, you got to be so stupidly strong just to keep going. But I loved that team. That was a lot of fun. And you needed maybe one more tanky unit. The tiger was fun, but by this point it's only doing 5 damage, so we needed something just stronger. I'm here with Stupid again. I'm gonna win this time.
Hi Stupid, I'm Blitz. Nice to meet you.
So we're gonna do this all again. We got 15 rounds to go through. We're gonna lose 1 life each, so we can go as far as 30 rounds, which means again we can have some really stupid builds potentially.
But what about if we draw? Then we can go over 30 rounds.
That's true. Yeah, we can go well over 30.
You see that? I did the big brain.
The big brain. Yeah, that's right.
I was thinking, yikes. What a team name.
Are you thinking names? Yeah, mine was, I'm the overpowered hedges.
I'm the Misty Nuts.
The Misty Nuts. Yeah, that fits. I can see that.
It does. Oh, why do you have 2 mosquitoes?
Why? Because I like the mosquitoes.
Is this going to be a duplicate of the last time we played, where I just win 15 straight?
Probably.
Did I have to come over to your house and console you because you're crying?
If I was gonna, yeah, there's a reasonable chance that would happen, actually. I'm not getting a super great start here, so not that I'm still fully confident. I'm just trying to say that by the time I win, it's going to be all the more impressive.
You just had coffee for breakfast?
I've had coffee all day long.
Is that pretty much your blood type at this point? Just coffee?
Yep.
How did I kill your beaver? I feel bad.
Oh no, he's just a beaver. He's a placeholder.
I mean, my entire team's a placeholder, but yikes.
Well, it's a better placeholder than mine. I'll concede you that. That's okay. Things are about to ramp up.
I promise you that I'm getting rid of my mosquitoes.
Excellent. I like the sound of that. So you're going to go there.
I'm going to apologize that I only have 4 animals.
Oh, you don't need to apologize.
I know. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a handicap here.
Well, now the pressure's on for me. If I lose, this isn't going to be very pretty for me. So 4 animals. Okay, interesting.
Oh, okay. You're going for a buffing build. I don't like that. Why does that thing have 9 hit points?
Because I put them there. So okay. There we go. Can we end it here? Game over.
Game over.
I win.
You won. Do I want to buy you? No, I'm
yes,
not going to.
Do it.
This is what I want. Okay, I want to do, should I do that or should I wait? I'm going to wait a turn.
Yeah, I probably would too. I've mismanaged my money again. You know what? Yeah, this might work.
This isn't going to work, but I think it's funny.
I almost didn't do anything this round, I realized. I basically have the exact same lineup.
You just rolled over and over again.
Very little
I forgot how
changed.
bad I hate mosquitoes too. They're just dumb.
Good. I wish I had more of them now. So you're going to take you out, but then,
There you go.
the elephant kick that's going
You
to
see?
spawn forward, and it's going to give 2 damage to my
Yeah.
crab, which is about 20% of its health.
But I found the problem in the flaw in my problem.
I'm your problem now.
You know what? I just turned up my whole team. We got a totally different team right now.
I'm looking forward to that. Your last one wasn't working very well.
Oh, look at my friend in the front.
Oh, an ox.
No.
I'm confused. What am I looking at?
My bison. It's not an ox.
Oh, I get them confused a lot. Animals are hard, okay?
Is it furry? It's a fluffy cow, my dude. Oh,
It's got-
that camel's way too strong already.
Yeah, he's kind of buffing the rest of my team in a big way.
This is not. I'm digging a hole here.
So I know you said you don't like my mosquitoes, but do you actually want to get to him at some point? Because I feel like he can't be annoying you that
Oh.
bad. He's not dying or anything.
Oh, ouch.
I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna put that there.
I don't really either. My team cohesion is broken because I didn't get the thing I really wanted.
That's okay. We got tons of turns. We'll get there eventually.
Ooh, the shrimp.
Yeah, I there you go. Take shrimp. So yeah, in hindsight, I don't really know what I've just done. I've made the team a lot worse. I can't even
Yeah.
register in my brain why I just did this.
The turns have definitely tabled right now.
Yes. So, but you
But
know,
you killed my blowfish.
I killed the
so that's-
blowfish.
Okay, I don't mind that. We'll keep it even.
Yeah, you know, I just don't want to get too far ahead of you to make you feel bad. Whoops. Okay, well, we're gonna go like that.
I got a pet that I don't really ever use because I don't like it.
Okay. Stupid dolphins. Dolphins. I like the dolphin in like these rounds because they can usually one-shot something annoying. This one, however, didn't because he's stupid.
But look,
Oh, this
oh.
works out though because
I don't know. Am I behind you?
that's a draw.
Looks like it's a draw.
Pushes us further in. Perfect.
It does.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
getting
get up
somewhere.
to like round 35 now. Do I
Yeah.
want you?
Oh, here we
You kind of
go.
want you.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I don't know what I'm doing, DF.
That's okay. Neither do I. You just go with it, and when it doesn't work, you just do it again. It won't work either, but you just
You just keep mashing your head against the wall, and eventually it won't work. Stupid, dumb. This is gone. I ran out of time.
Oh, perfect. That sounds like it'll work out to my advantage slightly.
But I got a flipper.
Flipper, good.
His name is Sharky Boy. So why'd you kill my
He's
shark?
beautiful.
I thought the blowfish would blow up after it died, but it's stupid.
It does not. Yeah, there's a weird turn of order there. I don't know how that goes, but it's, you know.
Did you just say turn of order?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that too much.
Well, there's the stupid hedgehogs. After I purge my blowfish.
The hedgehogs and the blowfish. Yep, now you can't synergize them. But I do know what you're up to now, at least, so there's always that.
You don't know what I'm up to.
But I also supercharge a camel for some reason, so, you know, there's always
Wow.
that.
That's dangerous.
The skunk. You're seeing
The
a lot of
skunk didn't
skunks
do
today.
anything, though.
Well, he did a little bit. You got to get him to level 2 or 3 before they're really going to do much. That shark's going to be bad for business, though. Well, actually,
Eventually.
by the time I get to him, no, he's 'cause
12,
that
8.
goes, the monkey
okay.
goes. Then
You're still back to being a little bit ahead.
I've got a honey badger.
Honey badgers are illegal.
Honey badgers should be illegal. Oh, okay, that's not at all what I wanted, but that's okay. You know what? This will be fine.
It is fine. I agree. I
This will
like
be
it.
fine. I think I wasted that entire turn, so that gave you a bit of time to catch up.
Oh, good. I like catching up.
Yes, you've done a lot of that in your life, haven't you?
Shut up.
Okay, so the camels are gonna
Oh,
have a little exchange.
they are, but yours is stronger.
I don't
Oh,
know
you
what-
got 2 monkeys. Why the crap do you have 2 monkeys?
Because they both give +3/+3. It's equivalent of a +2 monkey.
Okay, but I got a little closer this time.
You did. You did. I'll give
Right.
you that. So, oh, okay. Well, while we're at it, we'll just go like that then. If it makes you, I'll put the monkeys together to make you feel better if it helps.
No, it doesn't.
I know they're very intimidating.
Throw poop at me, and I don't like that.
This is, yeah, that'll be fine. I'm ready to go.
I have changed strategy.
Excellent. I still have a camel that's strangely overpowered.
Oh, that was stupid.
Oh, why was it stupid?
Because I changed up my order.
Oh,
You're stupid camel.
yeah, he's gonna be a problem for a while.
Yep.
Your monkey's dead
Oh,
also.
you killed my monkey. That's fine. Monkey doesn't matter.
No, he's just a placeholder by that point.
You know, on second thought, I'm just gonna let you. I'm just gonna give you this one. We'll pretend this was a practice one.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep. So we're actually gonna
should
do
get rid of
something
you.
weird here.
I'm gonna
go
do
with
that.
You're gonna just for now. I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna not use the boar just out of mercy for you, just so you don't have to.
Thank you.
I don't want
I
to beat you
appreciate
too
it.
badly. Oh, your bison got really strong.
He did.
How'd you
Yeah,
do
the
that?
cat. The cat is super fun
Oh.
when you get two of the what are they called? Two cows.
Sure. Yes. Okay. I see your strategy.
We're going in food mode. We're gonna overfeed everything.
Oh, a food build. Interesting.
Because I've got to catch up, and I'm not catching up.
You're not catching up. Oh. I'm getting too many good pieces here.
I'm not.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what this is.
I'm with you.
What am I supposed to do here?
I don't. Why did I do that?
Well, actually, that could be funny there.
That's also funny.
Yeah, actually, this could be fun anyway. I don't regret this at all.
I see after 13
Oh,
rounds,
I did that wrong.
my
Whoops.
first swan.
Oh, yeah. See, swans are like the best thing ever early game because that investment moving forward is irreplaceable. Okay, so this will work out fun because you're going to take out those two.
Oh, shoot.
And then you're going to
give me
take
a
out
fruit
him.
anyway.
Buses galore, but you're dead already.
Oh, we killed that.
But I killed that. And then it's a kitty cat.
I can't catch up, DF.
Yeah, which is strange because I'm not at all planning this out. I'm just kind of winging it out there. I can get rid of my camel if it helps. You want me to remove the camel?
I got rid of my camel, but it's not helping. The problem is you've got the dumb. You've got the dumb.
I do have the dumb.
I don't
You
like
sound
the
just like my parents.
Oh,
that melon
that
armor
hurt.
kind of annoying. So
Yeah.
Wow.
But there goes the melon armor, so that's fun.
Yes. Stripping of the melon armor is important. Well, to be
It
fair
is.
though, actually, look at
Hey,
this
now.
though.
You're an all-star. Ow.
Right.
That's
so
not good.
yeah, but it's
I just have
much
two buses.
very
Hey,
close though.
I did
Well,
get close.
I thought it was gonna be closer to be fair.
I did too.
Oh, this just got so much worse for you again. But now what do I do?
I don't have very long I can catch up anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This is only gonna get worse. But take your time. You know, take your time.
You know, I'm just crying slightly. That leopard, I've never. How did
Yeah.
you get the leopard so big so fast? Ouch!
There goes,
There goes my whole team.
most of your team. Yeah. The leopard's kind of fun. I've never used it before,
Yeah, same.
but I think I think I might be a fan.
Thanks. You can subscribe. There's a little button down below.
I will. Thank you.
Hey, I killed your snake this time.
You did get the snake. You're making progress.
You've dominated me worse than I dominated you last time.
Yes. Well, so far it's not over yet, though. Where's the optimism?
It went away. I don't have optimism anymore.
Okay, so I don't know. We're gonna go with this. What win am I on?
You are on 12. I have 4.
12. So we got a few turns left to turn it around, or I can completely grenade this. Would you like me to tell you my lineup? I can explain it to you.
Oh, sure. Thank you for
It's
rubbing
a
it in.
leopard, then a tiger, and then a camel, and then a snake, and then a monkey.
Oh, I mean that's pretty much the same as it's been.
Yes.
I can look at that inspect thing and I can see that you have a leopard, tiger, snake,
Well, I'm
monkey.
trying to help you. You can't seem to overcome it. I'm just trying to help you. Yeah, that leopard's gonna really suck for your team.
Why does he have 50 hit points? Where did my team go? DF, why are you doing this?
I don't know. It just kind of happened.
The thing is, I'm not getting any duplicates of anything, so I can't get the scaling to work.
Yeah,
And then
that's also tough if you can't.
I buy food. I don't think there's anything I can really do.
I doubt it. I was thinking about swapping something out just to kind of make it more balanced. But I think if I remove one of my pieces, my team's going to get that much weaker that you're going to steamroll it
Yeah.
suddenly. It's a very careful balance.
I don't know. My team's pretty weak.
Well, I'm going to do this for now. And yeah, that might work anyway. I'm confident.
I did get melon armor.
Good. Melon armor is very good for those high-end builds. Which
Until your leopard just destroys it.
double
and you're-
snake. Yep. The boar's a good choice, though. The boar is very good once you get him going.
Yeah, I can't get him going though. That's the problem.
The monkey. Without the monkeys, it's very hard. I feel like if
you have 2 leopards now?
No.
Oh, you put the camel in the front. Okay.
Yes. Yes, I did.
But if I manage to crack through your line, you're in trouble.
If you manage to crack through my line, I will be incredibly impressed. I will actually subscribe to you at that point. You've earned it.
You become a channel member?
Yeah, that's right.
And buy merch? You're just going to only wear Blitz merch?
Yeah, I'm going to do everything I can. Oh, it's scorpion. Interesting. Oh, a double scorpion. Very smart.
Because it cracks the thing, comes back to life, and it's like, hey, girl, how you is?
Yep. Yeah, scorpion's actually a pretty good counter to all this. I do enjoy that.
I mean...
Yeah, the depth of the lineup is a little bit much still.
Okay, I got one more. This is
one more.
This is what separates the men from the boys.
Oh, I just realized I had my tiger in a different spot too. I should have had him behind the leopard.
I should have it behind the scorpion. Does that work?
No,
it's dying.
Yeah, it's on death, so... So in all fairness, the game is giving me like everything I could ever want to make this work, so...
And in all fairness, I'm getting nothing. Pretend I'm just gonna put up a white flag and be like, hey, just kidding. Practice round.
Practice round. Yeah, this was our warm-up. Well, to be fair, last game you steamrolled me, so it's, you know, once a team gets ahead, it's very hard if they keep going with that particular build. I have a level 3 leopard now.
That's good.
It hits hard.
That is incredibly awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's wildly effective.
Wow. Well done. Well done, DM.
I like that build. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
All right. Thanks for playing, dude. That was good.
Yes, thank you. We'll play again sometime. We're 1-1 still. I still can't believe this game is free, and I basically haven't stopped playing since I started. But I'm going to show you the secret power of ducks today. Because no, they're not very strong in battle. You'll probably lose every fight you get into with them. But if you want to get a little bit stupid and creative, you can go like this and stack your lineup with ducks. Now, the reason they're so important is because once you sell them, they boost the animals in a shop by +1/+1. So everything is about to get a +5/+5 boost. So that means pretty early on, we can get some pretty good stuff. There's a 6-10 peacock, an 8-9 hissing thing, and a 8-8 crab, which is actually going to be an 8-10 crab. So even as it sits with currently only 3 idiots in my lineup, we can still do a lot of damage. And this was just kind of to show you guys the power of ducks. Like they didn't even get through half of my lineup. So we might actually just keep going with this one just for funsies. We're going to throw a peacock up front. We're going to move him back into place. I'm going to roll once or twice to hopefully get some better things coming our way. Okay, we're going to buy a giraffe because he's going to boost our peacock, and we're going to give garlic to the peacock. That's going to give him a lot of toughness. We're still missing one full spot, which isn't very comfortable at all, but we're going to make this work. Then I'm going to freeze a peacock and a garlic, also the camel. One of the reasons this strategy works so well is in the earlier rounds, you can get by just on raw firepower. Later on, the skills come into play in a big way. Oops, I should have moved the crab to a different spot. I think we'll be fine, because we've still got lots of firepower of our own, and that garlic armor means 2 less damage for the peacock every time it gets hit. So it makes it very tough, and it stacks a lot of damage for itself. I lost one of my units there through that entire fight. The second of hopefully many victories. Now if I was being smart, I would change some things around. So we're going to upgrade the peacock to level 2. That's going to make it very strong. The deer is also very tempting to work with. But what I'm going to do instead is put a camel up front. Now the camel, every time it gets hit, also boosts the peacock behind it. So now we have 2 things boosting our already very tough peacock, and I'm going to give some garlic to the camel to make it even tougher. Then I'm maybe simply going to save a snail for next time, because that could actually be a big stat boost by itself. Everything else is hot garbage. Let's go. So by now my peacock is already up to 10-14, and he's only going to get stronger as time goes on. This is one of those builds that just gets stronger and stronger and stronger as we go. It can start out a little bit weak, but that's fine because it makes up for lost ground before too long. Another victory for us. And we've now unlocked tier 4 animals. So I'm going to give a pair to the camel right now. That's going to give it a good boost. The kangaroo is tempting, but I don't think I'm going to go for it this time. I think we can build our empire elsewhere. I'm going to make the giraffe a little stronger because eventually it can boost both the units in front of it. Then we're going to give everyone a salad bowl to give them a nice hearty boost, and that was pretty good. I'm going to save this one for next turn. We're going to re-roll to see if anything else comes up, and it didn't. But there's already a 10-14 peacock with garlic armor, and it's going to get a boost right now, plus the camel's going to boost it. That pufferfish is going to be a very big problem. So there's no such thing as a perfect system in this game. You're always just going to run into something that's going to be able to defeat you. This may not even be the case because we may persevere. We're going to defeat the bumblebee and then the turtle. With the peacock, that is. Then the peacock is dead, but I still have an 8-9 swan and then an 8-5 crab. So yeah, I think we're actually going to be okay with this, but not by much. Victory number 4. We're actually doing very well considering I was just screwing around at the beginning. So I think at this point I'm going to unfreeze the snail. I am going to freeze the salad and roll once though, because I really need to start seeing some better stuff show up. Because we're good now, but I'm still like, I need a monkey or something else to replace the crab and the swan that's going to be a little better long term. And badgers and dogs are not going to do it. Okay, there's a monkey. We're going to take the crab away and we're going to put the monkey in. Now what the monkey does every single turn is boost the camel up front. And because this is starting to be a semi-permanent type lineup, I'm just going to buy these 2 salad bowls for whoever wants to eat them. So this is a decent mid-range build so far. The stats could be much higher, but we'll see how far this one can carry us right now. Camel gets a boost, the peacock gets a boost. So right we're against a camel with an attack boost, so that kind of hurts us in a big way. But we'll see how this plays out. Oh, it survived a first hit. That's going to give the peacock a much needed boost. The peacock is then going to proceed to hurt their team very badly. We're going to get hit by the bus. We're going to survive that, and then we're going to take out their swan, and then it's just a fish to deal with, who is actually pretty strong. But our swan by itself can take it out. We scraped by again. And that's unlocked us tier 5 animals, some of which we could definitely put to use. The first thing we're going to do is definitely buy a giraffe, because now it's going to boost both the peacock and camel every turn. Then I'm going to do something that's definitely what I would consider an experiment. We're going to sell the swan, and I'm going to put a snake right here. Because the giraffe's going to boost the snake and still the peacock, and then the monkey's going to boost the camel anyways, I think that's going to work out, because now every time the peacock attacks, the snake is also going to attack. And if I wanted to be really screwy and annoying, I could put a parrot behind the snake, and then the parrot and the snake would both attack every time the peacock did. Which would be kind of funny, but I think that's a weaker build. So I'm just going to give an apple to the camel to give it a little more boost, and then some garlic to the snake for some added toughness, and that's good enough for this round. There's the boosts, and another one. Dodo damage would certainly help, but this team isn't that strong, so I'm happy it gave us a weaker one on this one. This shark's probably going to be pretty strong by the end, especially with the sheep and stuff spawning lots of stuff. But I think the peacock is going to be stronger by the time we get to that zone, and yeah, we'll see how this plays out. We're going to take out this sheep, then I think the kangaroo. Nope, not the kangaroo. We'll take it out with the peacock. And now every time we attack, the snake is also going to shoot something, so it's going to start to chisel away at that shark anyway. See, this is why it's going to work out so good. We attack, the snake's going to attack, and the shark's almost dead by the time we even get to it. So I think that was a pretty good choice. Victory number 6. This is where it can start to get tricky because the game's going to offer you all sorts of cool looking new animals. It's very hard to swap them out at this point though. If you have a good build, sometimes it's better to run with it. Sometimes it's better to go for crazy animals. But for now, I'm going to add sushi and salad bowl because that's going to make a bunch of things a bunch stronger. Then I'm going to roll again, and a dodo would have been nice early on to multiply someone's damage. Hippos can be fun for super tanky damage. I'm just going to add a chili to probably the monkey just to make it super annoying.
That way if anyone gets as far as the monkey, hopefully it pierces through and kills them all.
But that's not bad. We have a 10-10 snake, a 15-19 bird, and a 14-17 camel. That's a really strong rat. That's not good at all for us. But that's okay, because we also took out their shrimp, and then the snake is going to take out their tiger. This dog is also going to be a pretty big problem for us. At least the monkey's going to pierce through, and well, it was closer than you would have thought. So that's another defeat. We're stalled at 6 trophies. But we've also unlocked tier 6 animals. As you can see, we clearly find a lot of them. I did roll into some more sushi though, and I do like this build. I know it can work. Some more boosts would be nice, but you know, sometimes you just can't have it all. A scorpion would also be nice. I'm going to freeze a salad bowl. The mushroom's very cool too, but I'm going to try and boost the snake. If I find one more, we can boost the snake, and he's going to do a lot more damage again. For now, we're just going to freeze the pair and roll on. It's going to be hard to find a snake because they're very rare. So it's do or die, but we got some good firepower. We're considerably stronger than last round, and that's the beauty of this build. It gets stronger every round. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to absolutely decimate these guys. So let things get started. The gorilla's dead, one shot. Then the sheep is going to respawn a few times, but that's just going to boost the peacock, because every time that camel gets hit, it boosts the peacock. So a bunch of low damage is to my advantage. Now we one-shotted their super mosquito. We're going to kill their bees, certainly. Their horse is going to kill us, but we're also going to kill their horse, and the snake finished off everything else. So there's trophy number 7. It's a shame you don't get mammoths earlier, because they only spawn in 2 and 6. When they faint, they give all friends 2 and 2, which is great, so that could be a huge boost. It's just I can't replace a 1720 camel or anything. So let's roll the dice. We got our better snake. I didn't think that was going to happen. That now deals 10 damage to a random enemy, so that's actually super, super strong. So in saying that, we're going to boost the peacock some more. That way it does a lot of attacking, and so will the snake behind it. And then I'm just going to buy some salad for everyone, and it's a salad party. That sounds weird when I say it out loud. I would look up what that means, I just really don't want to. I still don't know if this is going to carry us through, because sometimes you hit teams that have like 50 health. Unfortunately, I think this is going to steamroll us in a big bad way. That's, well, so be it. They're pretty weak actually once you get through the camel and kangaroo, but that's a big if, because that's a lot of stuff. Well, we're doing better than I thought, but they had probably a similar build to mine. They just got it started sooner. Due to skill or luck, take your pick. We still did very good though, considering I absolutely screwed around for the first 3 rounds. Okay, the very next run, we're getting a lot of ducks very quickly, so I'm definitely okay with this. Also, we won the first battle already, so we haven't lost any lives, plus we have an extra trophy, which could be good or bad. Again, these early battles I really couldn't care less about. I'm just collecting ducks at this point, so I think we're going to lose this one, and this might actually work to my advantage anyways. I don't want to climb the rankings yet, I want to build a base. But we have tier 2 animals, so if we get lucky, we'll get some actually good ones we can work with. The dogs can actually be really good, but they can be a little tricky to work with. So we're hoping to get more. I might end up just with another going 5 ducks. Yeah, it's not the worst idea in the world. Let's try it again. Yeah, this might have actually paid out for me somewhat, because I can use both of these for a very strong build, or at least the basis for a very strong build. So I'm going to sell the 4 ducks, and we're going to add +4/+4 to everything down there. We're not going to be able to buy the fish yet, but I think I can freeze its stats. What we're going to do is put that right there and that right there. That's going to turn into a 10-9 every single round to start. Hopefully the 6-7 fish stays there, and then hopefully we win this next battle. That's not hugely important, but I think we're in pretty good hands here. So there's 10 damage for you, and then there's 12 damage for you. Then there's going to be 14 damage for you. Yeah, we're going to be just fine on this one. See, it's worth this slow start sacrifice. It's like investing in the future. And the fish did keep its stats. So I'm going to roll just once. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that there. I'm going to take this fish just because its stats are nice and high. I'd be stupid to throw that away for so cheap. And I'm not going to roll again because I won't be able to afford anything anyway. I'm just going to give an apple to one of these 2 idiots, probably you. Now, at this point, if I get a monkey, I'll be set up for the ultimate build. So let's really hope we get a monkey next turn. If not, we'll make do with whatever the game gives us, but a monkey would really be good at this point. They've got some strong stuff too. They might have employed a similar strategy to me. But my peacock alone is going to take out their first 3 idiots. Never mind, it's going to take out the first 2 idiots. So then it's a battle of fish and stuff. So yeah, we're going to be okay. Closer than I would have thought, but we're still perfectly fine. Thanks to the pig. Victory number 3 already. Don't know if that's good or bad really, but it's a 3rd victory. Okay, please give us a monkey. We need a monkey. That's not a monkey. There is some stuff we can work with here though for sure. I just don't know if it's worth rolling for a monkey right now, like giving 4 fresh rolls or not. I think I'm going to put a camel up front right away. Then I think I'm going to give an apple to that camel to give it a bit of tankiness. Then I'm going to give a peacock to that. Then I'm going to roll only once. We didn't get a monkey, but we did get a dodo. That's actually really good. We're also going to freeze the apple. This is a pretty good start. Could have been a little better, but this is pretty good. I'm not complaining. The jovial cucumbers are going to the top. So the camel is actually not going to survive this first hit thanks to the meat stick. But we've got a pretty strong peacock already, so I'm not too worried about its odds. Actually, that hit it really, really hard. Well, I think we'll be okay. Like I've said before, you're just never going to have a build that can tear through anything. There's always going to be your kryptonite out there somewhere. That wasn't it, by the way. We actually still won that anyway. Okay, the game is giving us lots of what we need. A monkey would still be great, but we just upgraded the dodo, so now it's giving double damage to the peacock. So it's going to give 14 damage to the peacock already. So we're going to give garlic to the peacock to make it tougher, and an apple probably to the camel. Then we're going to roll for a monkey. No monkey yet. But we got a camel boost and more garlic, plus a salad. This is going to be probably a good one. The problem though is I don't really have everything every round actively boosting anything. That would make me feel a lot better, were we at that point. But having a peacock with 21 damage already is not going to hurt one little bit. So I'm going to fight this thing for 2 hits, but I'm going to kill it, and then I'm going to take out their strong ant. Easy enough. This ox is going to be a bit of a problem, now that I look at it. We are going to kill it, but then we got a pig to deal with, and we're going to get a draw. Pig on pig. And we've unlocked 2 for animals. We still don't have a monkey. We really need a monkey. But I've got some stuff I could definitely work with here. I'm going to garlic the camel, whatever he's called. I'm also going to get rid of the fish at this point. I need to put a giraffe here so he can be boosting the dodo even more, because I need climbing stats every single round. If you don't have that, you're doing something wrong. Also, we're going to boost that camel a little bit more, and then we're going to roll. We're going to freeze the pear, because that's going to be stats next turn. Where's our monkey? We need a monkey. Hippo is also tempting. I don't think I can have a hippo though, because I'm already putting these on the front. A hippo would be hard to also boost with everything else. So I'm going to freeze a giraffe and probably regret that decision, but off we go. At least we have the giraffe now boosting the dodo, who's giving us insane damage. And if we get matchups like this, I'll be feeling pretty good about our odds. This elephant is going to suck a little bit, but we're also going to one-shot it, and it's not going to kill us. So that feels pretty good, because then we just tear on through the crab. We got through their one tank, and as long as we do that with our big damage, we'll probably tear through everything else. There's victory number 5. Still have 9 lives also, so we're looking pretty strong on this one. Still a little nervous about our lack of boosters. So I'm actually going to re-roll this right now. It's actually tempting to throw a deer out there at the end instead of the pig, just for a little assurance. Instead of that, I think I'm just going to boost a little bit, because I think I just need the help. We might have rolled for a monkey, we might have gotten it, we might not. I'm not sure what the odds of that are currently. But we got some extra lives to burn anyway, so we can take a bit of a risk. But you never know when you're going to run into something like this. A 15 damage swan is going to hurt a lot, and then a 19 health crab. So, yep, we're probably going to lose this one. I don't see how we could win. But I like their build. They have kind of a similar setup to mine, where things at the front end get boosted, but they had a monkey. That's the difference. They have the magic monkey that we need so bad. So there goes 3 lives, and we're stalled at 5 trophies. Can I have a monkey now? I don't even want tier 5 animals. I just want a monkey. I will, however, settle for a level 2 giraffe. I think I'm actually going to replace the pig right now with a fly. I know that might sound kind of stupid, but it actually makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to see how this works. I'm going to freeze the crocodile, because I might need that still. I'm going to freeze the camel, because I'll probably need that also. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to level up the peacock, and then I'm going to level up the camel. We're also getting good stuff. I'm maybe going to freeze the tiger, because that's actually a good one too. And I'm going to freeze one of these garlics, because I want to garlic the dodo at least. But now the giraffe is boosting the dodo and the peacock. The camel's level 2, so that's super boosting the peacock if it survives. Oh, but also this fly means every time something dies, it's going to spawn something in its place. Okay, this is a better start. As long as the camel's not taking too much damage up front, we're going to be okay. Because the camel's going to take a hit, but it's going to give a huge boost to the peacock. Same with here again. Big boost to the peacock. It's up to 34, 22. And again, it's going to survive a hit from the ram, because the rams aren't hitting very hard. In fact, we're going to do that twice, so we're up to 38 and 30. So this is going to work out okay. And now that that died, it's going to spawn that, and that's going to take the shield off the ox. So we're just going to keep on plowing forward. Their stuff was getting stronger, but I'm now doing 46 damage to the shark's 13 health. You're dead. Plus we spawned a fly once we died. Those are just really annoying to deal with. Okay, so this time I'm simply going to give some garlic to my dodo to give it some added toughness. It's much needed. Honestly, I'm not even really sure what I'm looking for at this point. A monkey would still be nice, but the giraffe is kind of covering for that right now anyways. Both of these are also pretty strong in the right situation, but I don't think I'm going to use them right now. I'm probably just going to put the camel there to give it a nice little boost. and then just roll for something better because I don't really know what it is I'm looking for. I'm going to unfreeze the alligator because I think the fly is maybe better. The tiger I'm going to keep because the tiger might have a place. The dodo is tempting to freeze, probably will. We're going to freeze the pepper too, and then we're also going to freeze that. Not a lot of upgrades this round, but at least the giraffe gives us a boost. So what kind of matchup? That fish sucks.
Hello there.
That's going to cause us all sorts of problems. In fact, that might just kill basically everything. No, we're going to kill the fish, so that at least helps. And then we're going to have an annoying fly hurting things. So that swan is also pretty strong. Yeah, I think we're in a little bit of trouble here. But it was closer than I would have thought overall, because there's only a few basic idiots left at the end. The penguin and the monkey is a super strong combination. Speaking of monkeys, I would love one at any point. I guess for now, I'm just going to continue boosting. The snake is going to freeze. I'm going to unfreeze the tiger because I don't really want it, I've realized. And then I'm going to boost probably that some more. This is the point where we're starting to get like the very high-end enemies, so that's going to be a struggle. I am going to give a stake to probably the giraffe. It's just going to hit for 20 damage once. But that's okay. By the time something gets to the giraffe, that's a nasty surprise. It looks very weak, but it's actually very strong. But I can already tell these stats are going to start to fall behind because look at this. That dog's 37-35. We're going to kill it with our peacock, but then we're also going to lose the peacock. And then we're going to fight things like a giraffe, which probably fine, but yeah, we're just running into too much damage. It was a shame that didn't work because we almost could have won there. But have a fly. It's going to minorly annoy you. Maybe I shouldn't have used the fly. Maybe I should have gone with the alligator. Because that was our last turn. I think the fly was a bad choice, but also we needed a monkey earlier on. If we had a monkey, we would have ran through everyone. I'm 90% sure.